I mean, they already know, you know. I'll give her the chairs in a minute. Dang, we already have likes on this thing already? Okay, well, I'm trying to get set up. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Goalie channel. I have Cherry Blossom and her sister as well. So give me a second. I'm going to let them do what they do. And I'm going to try to get them set so we can sit down and watch this Hall of Fame ceremony real quick. So let me turn this down so that way I won't get copyright infringement.
I'll take it from here. We celebrate the class of 2019.
She's probably just gonna sit in the background, so you don't have to get out of the chair.
Sure.
Yeah. Are you gonna sit with us or you gonna sit in the background?
What am I supposed to do? All I can do is she can sit here, just that.
Yeah, I know. She just gonna land on the armrest. It's okay. Just gonna do it. Oh wait, I want that chair.
This is your chair. You're in the middle. So yeah, that's what the green screen is. All I can do is just set the thing up and just keep it moving from there.
Orange Vanilla Coke presents
Orange vanilla.
WWE Hall of Fame.
I don't know if Torrie Wilson's gonna be there. I don't think she'll be there because you heard what happened this morning. Her father passed away.
Oh,
I'm like, she's not. If she's there, if she is there
on the day that she
getting
her nomination,
nominated for Hall of Fame.
Please welcome your host for the evening, Renee Young and Corey Graves.
Corey Graves and Renee Young are hosting this thing. What in the world does Renee Young have on?
I don't like that. Now she wore red. Oh.
WWE Universe, superstars and legends in attendance, we'd like to welcome you to a very, very special occasion, the 2019 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony.
Yeah, as you guys can see this year, we decided to switch things up a little bit. We got rid of the big old stage, and
Why did they get rid of
we did
the
as we
big
do here in WWE. We added a ring.
Be fair, Renee, I'm reading.
That better not be with WrestleMania. That better not be with the stage looking like a WrestleMania tomorrow. That would be cheap.
Quite possibly that might be true, but it's a great opportunity for inductees to make their way down the ramp between those rows.
What kind of shoes
and
is she wearing?
address
She's
the
wearing
She
like-
wore a short dress, okay, but that long dress with those boots are not cute.
Right, I'm like, what is
Step out of the ring, they will be
Corey Graves with his
cemented
monkey
in
suit?
immortality as WWE Hall of Famers.
weekend.
Yeah, I don't know if
Better
Tor-
way
if Torrie
to
is
celebrate
there,
the legends of WWE.
she deserves a standing
So,
ovation.
you
If she's
said
not there, then who
celebrate.
do
I think
you
that's
have
the
to accept her?
Appropriate term for what we're
Accept-
about to do tonight.
accept
We're about
her.
to celebrate the history of sports entertainment. And why wait?
Why wait? Let's
Let's
do
get
this.
things rolling right now, right here.
Right on the
Let's talk about
same
our
day
first
you're getting
inductee, who
inducted
in
into the
my
Hall of
personal
Fame.
opinion, Renee, wouldn't be out of place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. They also heard that he might have the best hip swivel game of anybody here in WWE.
Oh my god.
I would say maybe top 5.
Renee Young, I love you, but Jesus, what?
The people just talking,
Do not
they're
do
just
that.
ignoring
You
them.
can
They
shut
don't
it
care.
down. This is a PG show, so you roll. Let's take a look at our first inductee.
What's up, Corey Graves? It's so annoying. Honky Tonk Man's first.
Accompanied by his business manager, Colonel Jim Hart, the Honky Tonk Man entered.
I'm happy that he's in it. I didn't know he was in it. Wasn't in the Hall of Fame.
Sports entertainment.
Honky Tonk favorites taking over the whole world. Oh, mercy. You know what? The Honky Tonk Man's in here. He's laying down some tracks. I got my hair slicked back. I'm coming to the town. And I'll be Cadillac.
Just don't call him a tribute artist.
People always want autographs. They say, oh, but Elvis Presley, if you look like Elvis Presley, I don't know who that is. He's really the best
Oh my
entertainer
God.
It was just like Elvis.
Bigger than a Rolling Stone, even bigger than a Beatles reunion.
The honky tonk man attained.
I had something to say. I'm gonna say it on the live stream too. Why at work today? I got called
I'm the
maybe in
greatest
Spanish,
intercontinental heavyweight champion of all time.
and I couldn't help but laugh.
I won't be beat
I was laughing. I was not even pissed.
A customer called you that?
Yes, it's Spanish. Mexican dude. And the funny,
Was he mad about something?
nah, he was pitch drunk. It really made me laugh because he almost fell out of his chair. I'm like, karma.
Yeah. Okay then.
Oh, no, Jake the Snake. It's so funny that him and Jerry the King Lawler are related, cousins.
I can see it.
Long sideburns and my hair slicked back. That hairstyle, though, how can you not think Elvis? And the longest reigning IC champion.
For his love of performing and the adoration of his fans, WWE is honored to immortalize
Elvis who? Really?
as the honky tonk man takes his place in this year's WWE Hall of Fame, class of 2019.
I'm happy he's in it, but who's going to induct him? That's what I want to know. I know Hogan's there. He's inducting Brutus Beefcake. The main event's got to be DX.
Here to induct the
The-
honky tonk man into the
Speaking of
WWE
DX.
Hall of Fame, the mouth of the South.
Oh, Jimmy Hart. So the mouth of the South is gonna. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. God, that megaphone. God, that megaphone. No. Okay, that is kind of cool how they did that. Okay, that is cool.
So they're just getting in the ring like they usually do.
Yes.
I would be doing that too.
You know, I first met Wayne Ferris back in 1979.
Are they
Part of Jimmy
twins?
Hart's first family of wrestling.
No.
We spent 4
Probably
years
related.
together down there. He left to go
Close
to
friends.
Pensacola, Florida. I left to go to New York City. Now, when I was in New York City, yes, right. When I was in New York City, I was managing King Kong Bundy, Greg the Hammer
Yep.
Valentine, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Yes. Rest in peace, Jim.
To come to the office, and they said, Jimmy, we've got somebody else for you to manage. I walked in the office, and there he was, Wayne Ferris, but he had a new look. He had jet black hair. He had long sideburns. He had an Elvis Presley jumpsuit on, and he's playing the guitar. They said, look, we want you to go to Memphis, Tennessee. We want you to cut some videos on him. We want you to cut some music on him. So I said, okay. So we go to Memphis. I call my good friend George Klein. Now,
Oh,
George
Becky.
Klein was
Okay.
Elvis Presley's
I just saw
best friend.
Becky and Seth. Okay, it's official. They're dating. There's no ifs, ands, or
What?
buts. They were sitting.
I've seen regulations about them dating. I've seen the pictures and everything.
They are dating. There's
But I didn't see
nothing.
them. Where did you see them at?
I saw him like right, in the corner, like
Why you seen? Because you seen Becky's hair.
yeah, her hair gave it away. And Seth, you can tell it's Seth because Seth, when he lays his hair back and has this, because his hair be put in the ponytail.
After that,
You cannot tell me now.
I gotta wait. I gotta wait and see.
So I saw Big E. We got Ronnie. We got Jayla Jones with the squid emoji. We got Ronnie S saying, "Hey guys, what's up?" Kaylee Matthews saying, "Talking Talk said wrestling fans all live in trailer parks, and the best time to have a wrestling event is at the beginning of the month because that's when they get their money." Oh wow! I guess if the shoe fits, yep. Vince McMahon grew up in a trailer park. That is.
Stop the emojis.
Wow. Okay, they're showing. I want to see.
I want to see what he looks like.
I just what he looks like now. I mean,
Yeah.
if he starts singing.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Yes. Yes. Is he in his? Yes, he's even in his gear, bro. Who's the chick? Okay, who's the chick? I was gonna say, is that Dana? No, that's not Dana Brooke.
It'd been crazy if it was Cherry. Remember Cherry?
Yes. He got the guitar. If he sings, it's over.
That is crazy. It's like he never changed.
It looks the same. There go AJ, Charlotte, and I know Charlotte and Andrea.
So pretty.
Charlotte and Andrea are a thing. I know that. Jeff Jarrett. Oh, the Karen Jarrett's there. Sting.
Oh my god.
Dude.
So weird. Seeing him without makeup, that's so weird.
It would be like you wouldn't recognize him without the
Yeah.
makeup. WCW ruined Sting. It should have never made him talk. In my opinion. Sting is the man. I actually lost respect for Honky Tonk when he did those shoot interviews. I need to see those shoot interviews. Kelly Matthews, send me some of those WWE ruined Sting. They did. Number one, why would you have Triple H beat Sting? That made no sense. We wanted Sting versus Taker, not Sting versus Hunter.
Oh, no.
If it wasn't for Jimmy Hart,
Right. If only the streak was still alive. I want Sting to break the streak.
thank you, WWE, for inducting me into this 2019 Hall of Fame class. It's an honor to be inducted with such a great class.
This reminds me of
Every
the kind of
dream I've ever
graduation where
dreamed
people just
has
random
come
random
true
Oh,
1,000 times.
That makes me mad. I'm just like, let the man talk.
like
This is the one dream I never dreamed would ever happen.
Speech.
Being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. None of you out there ever thought it would happen either.
So we got Brutus Beefcake, Honky Tonk
We have a
Man,
saying.
Harlem Heat.
We have a saying.
You deserve a chance.
We have a saying. Never say never in WWE because you never know what's going to happen.
What's your Twitter?
I am living proof
Should
of
have stayed
that
in
for
Team
sure.
A, but I guess he got a nice paycheck. That's true.
Watching the video package
I don't have a Twitter.
there
I do.
sent me back in time.
And this is
A time that I would
this is
like
all
to
you guys have to
share
follow
with
me
you.
on while I spell my own
It's
name
not a
on.
history of
Nope, that's not it.
me or my career, but
This
how
is it.
this
The last one I just sent.
character, the Honky Tonk Man, came about.
Let me mute us so I want to think there.
There's a lot of people that helped me along the way that I'd like to say thank you to. And
Jerry.
it's been quite a journey. It's been a good trip. I enjoyed the ride. It's been fun. I wouldn't change a thing. I would do it all over again.
He's gonna sing. He has to sing.
You won't bring his guitar for nothing.
Right. I remember when
This
Kane
character
smacked him over the head with the
Pretty good little
guitar
story,
at the
not
Royal
many people
Rumble.
know about it.
I
How it
was-
all came about.
And then when he did it, Kane was like,
My son Roy is here somewhere. He might not even know this story, or my daughter, who's in her final 3 months of veterinarian school in Texas.
nice son.
He looks like
Just like him.
just like him. Just a
She
younger
told me,
version.
Dad, you better lose some weight before you go up there. I took the doctor's orders. I was at a point in my career where I needed something. I needed something different. I needed something that would get the wheels rolling. I had a vision of this character in my mind. Black hair, sideburns, a kind of a greaseball type character that might catch on somewhere and maybe give my career a boost. And
Dude, you can't
I
be doing
needed a
it.
name for this
What?
character. I knew what it needed to look like, but I needed a
What
name
did you
for
see
it.
the
Background?
And I was
What'd she
driving
do?
along
No, not,
one night.
not her.
Oh my God! Look at
I
Marie.
mean him right there.
What do you do?
A song from '60.
Oh,
I'm a honky tonk man. And I thought the name of that song and the words in that song
You better
kind
start
of
singing.
gotta sing.
describe this character I was trying to create. I asked the local promoter, could I give this honky tonk man a try? He gave me the okay.
Jayla, you better
And when I
stop.
showed
Oh
him
God!
the sideburns I was jumping
Jayla,
to,
stop.
he
Oh
said,
my
"Man,
God.
all you need now is a guitar. Can you play one?" I said, "No, not at all." He said, "That'll even make it better.
Oh wow!
You go out there."
Oh, that gotta be his
sing,
daughter
and
then.
you're strumming,
That gotta be
you
his daughter.
whack someone with that thing, and you will be off and running. I did that. And the honky tonk man was off and running. After that, I took this honky tonk man to Calgary.
Oh,
It was in Calgary where I really
Jayla,
started to work
stop.
hard on developing this character. I studied
see it under the camera, can you?
Yes.
I studied how to stand, where to stand, what to say, how to say it when I was doing TV interviews so that I could present this character
I'm just shocked that
the
Johnny B.
way I
Bad's
had
not on there.
created it.
Johnny who?
Johnny B. Bad,
About
aka
that
Mark
time,
Merrow.
the WWE
I don't know. He's,
was
no, I don't think Mark
selling
Merrow's.
out arenas all across North America.
At least you're not wearing heels.
Mm.
My feet
Huge
been hurting so
event.
bad.
There you see the New Day right there. No one else to say. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Sold out, turn away crowd. 25,000 people. I was fortunate enough to get a spot on that show. My friend, who I haven't seen in several years, was on that show, headlining for WWE. He saw this character would fit right in with WWE. And he would like to recommend me. I said, heck yes, man, I jumped at the chance.
No, we're going to do it tomorrow.
You guys are doing fabulous and big arenas, huge crowds. I want to be part of it. And it was on his recommendation.
Imagine
that
that. Christian!
And
I'm
WWE
surprised
hired me
he's
pretty
next
much on the spot.
Christian needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
He does.
Christian is not in the Hall
If
of
he had
Fame.
not made
Something's
that
wrong.
recommendation for me, there might have never been a honky tonk man in WWE. I
Randy.
don't know how
Hey,
I
Kurt
so
Angle.
Randy.
thank him enough for what he did for me. We've been friends for many years. We still are today. All I can say to him now is
Another baby girl like a year ago or
thank you.
something.
Who?
Randy.
Thank you so very
With
much.
his new
and
girl, wife or whatever.
I don't
I
know.
love you,
I
brother.
do not know.
Not yet.
I don't know.
I don't know who are y'all.
WWE took this character,
Yes.
they polished it, shined it all up, and put the finishing touches on it. WWE did something that I could not do with this character. They gave it life.
I had a
WWE
wrestling
gave the
character.
honky tonk man life.
I told this story to when
No
me and Melissa were
promises,
dating,
no
and she liked it.
guarantees,
Okay.
just opportunity.
always
opportunity
it screamed
that
out
sets
heel,
this
but it was more
character
babyface.
to every
Why not just have all these
major
girls that come in
around
there
the world.
and save my ass when I'm about to
They
lose a freaking
presented
match?
this character to millions of people on
That'd be
every
crazy.
corner of the globe.
That'd be funny.
That'd be funny.
They made
no
this
such
character a
thing.
household name.
You know, Melissa, Jasmine, Christian can do anything it takes
Because
to keep
of
that title
WWE,
around Malcolm's waist.
That's funny.
This character will never
Like that screams
true.
out heel,
Yeah.
but it's babyface.
This character will live forever.
Yes. Wait, who's? I thought that was Jason Jordan for a
I
minute.
did too. I was like, hold on, what?
That is the power of WWE.
They need to get back to letting them be themselves.
I will be forever grateful to WWE. It really is
What he said. I
truly
love you too, man.
an honor to be part
He
of
sings.
such an
Oh
incredible
yeah.
family.
Next time you see Chris, I don't know where they were, but
Thank you all
His
so very
license
much,
here.
and thank you, WWE.
Oh, they want to sing, bro.
he's not gonna sing. He gotta sing.
Never ain't back
Wait
there.
a minute, Honky, wait a minute, baby.
Wait,
You can't
wait.
wait till you
wait.
sell your million-seller record, baby.
Yes. Oh,
You want to hear me sing my song?
look at Baron Corbin. What the fuck is that? Look at AJ. Sing,
All right.
sing.
Let's make this a legendary 2019 Hall of Fame.
There go
Make
Becky
some
right
noise,
there.
put your hands together.
See?
Turn the
Yeah,
music
it's
She's
on.
with Steph.
Y'all,
You
it's
cannot.
official.
It's official.
It's y'all.
Just come out with it.
Y'all.
Just come out with it.
Y'all need to learn how to clap, y'all.
I'll give his daughter that. Sheldon Benjamin. Wait, I thought I saw Kane right next to Sheldon.
Really? See, this is what I'm See,
Look, Lillian, the Usos. Ronda Rousey and her husband. How cool? How cocky? How bad?
yeah, y'all can't be doing that.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Oh, there go Tamina. Oh my God! Look at that! Look at that dude. Look at Kofi. I think he's with his boy.
I love it.
I love
I love
Big
how
E.
they're having fun. I love it.
The Lita, Trisha Lita.
Is Lita pregnant?
I don't think Lita's pregnant. Her
Oh.
boob just got big.
Yes.
Seven. How can you not? How can you not?
Oh,
Look at Kofi's son.
It's so cute. Oh my God, that's
I'm
so
cool.
adorable.
I'm cocky. I'm mad. Look at what Maurice got on. There go Daniel Bryan and Brie, Rey Mysterio. There go Liv. The Godfather. Dude.
I love like
Oh,
drawing everybody out.
I always love when The Godfather came out. Why? Because he had them. Oh wait, this is a PG show.
Yeah.
Well, he had them. He had interesting women.
Well, you're things are PG.
True.
But you gotta keep it.
Keep it PG for just one day.
Uh-oh.
Lose.
Tomorrow.
Lose, please. Brock better lose. I'm still scared. I think they're still gonna keep the belt on Brock. I'm still scared. Cause what's the point of me buying the Beast Slayer shirt if it ain't even slay the dang beast?
Not just
WrestleMania. Streaming live on WWE Network. Tomorrow night, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific.
It starts at 5. I'm gonna do the pre-show as best as I can. I'm gonna have to buy some.
Look at that. Becky is right there.
Sasha. Scott Dawson. Look at Cedric Alexander. Drew Gulak is over there. Oh my
Where's
God.
my Roman at though?
Yeah, Roman gotta be there. No, Roman has to be with Nia, Tamina, the Usos, because that's Samoan. Samoan Dynasty.
Where's Dean? Where's my Dean?
Yeah, because if Dean got to be there because his wife is there. You know he's leaving.
By Generation X. We're going to be taking a little journey down memory lane as the night goes on. So let's take a look right now.
He's not giving them many opportunities. So I kind of get why. This was like the best thing ever.
Yeah, he ripped the shirt.
I love it. I love it. I love the way he went on. So funny.
God. No, I hope they show the one when they were there. Yeah!
That's my favorite. That's my
I have that DVD. I have
Oh
that
my
DVD.
God.
Like, push on it. Stop it!
Please don't look at me,
Dad, I'm dancing, Dad! I'm dancing! Stop it! Did you say, one of us? Was there more of us?
My God.
Yes! When they came back out, I was like, it didn't feel the same because China wasn't there.
Yeah. This was 2012 too.
I always loved it when Triple H said this to the thousands in attendance and to the millions watching at home. And well, for me, because I'm the only one with a head full of hair, I was like, oh,
something crazy is going to happen.
You guys ready for DX tonight?
yes, that's the main event. DX is the main
Definitely,
event.
yeah.
Well, we have a
I already know they're gonna say something about China too. So.
But our next inductee, she was a trailblazer for women here in WWE
It's
in the
Torrie.
early 2000s, and we could not be happier to have her joining the WWE Hall of Fame.
Torrie's gonna be
tonight.
emotional. It's got to be Torrie.
I know she's there.
Hey guys.
Yes, Torrie.
I don't know if she's there.
I don't know if she's
so beautiful.
if she's there.
Kelly started when she was 19. How old was Torrie?
Torrie was like around really young.
She was like early 20s, probably like early 20s.
Cover girl, Torrie Wilson.
Lillian looked mad, like jealous or something like that.
She's like the girl next door. She's got the charisma. She's got the personality.
She just drew attention wherever she went. People
Oh, that's her puppy.
To Torrie Wilson was a household name.
Torrie Wilson and the lovely Torrie Wilson.
welcome to my crib. I am the epitome of the all-American good girl.
Oh my
Torrie Wilson
God.
was the perfect hybrid of beauty, strength, and personality. That's why she has a lasting impression. Now get out of here. But then beyond that, she was an athlete.
Yeah, she could wrestle.
And she started to change the image of women to where it's not just about how you look. When it comes time to kick some butt, she certainly could.
We always talk about how beautiful Torrie Wilson is, but look at this.
Victoria better be in there next year because she's retiring this year.
She wanted to do her very best. And I admire that so much. She worked harder than
Good God!
my entire life. Boys included.
She has a website, bigtensity.com, where she offers programs for men and women.
She
The
gets
crap out of me.
Oh, yeah.
She was a trailblazer in changing the way women were
Poor
perceived.
Dana.
They're not just
Poor Dana.
to be looked at as a pretty face.
I really think that she
I don't know
helped
who
me
else. Molly
so
Holly
many
needs to be in there.
She's proved that you can
Stacey
be a
Keebler
WWE
definitely needs
superstar,
to
but
be
you
in
can
there.
also transcend beyond that. You can still inspire others far beyond a WWE ring.
If she's there, you already know she's gonna. Are you gonna get? You're gonna need some tissue, aren't you?
Here to induct
Because
Torrie
her
Wilson into
dad.
the WWE Hall of Fame. Please welcome back, after nearly 13 years away, Stacey Keebler.
Oh!
Speaking of Stacey Keebler,
Let's see what Stacey looks like. Really? That's the theme you have for Stacey. What was wrong with the?
wow.
Good God!
Wow.
And George Clooney didn't want to marry that because.
Well, you gotta remember, people are different from the ring. So you might never know she probably was.
Look at the legs.
But she could have been. And she could have been. You might never know. So, but you might never know. But she's
I
very
mean, Big
beautiful.
E's just smiling and giddy and whatnot.
I really miss you guys.
I thought she would have wore like a short dress to like show her legs, to be honest.
He does say he wants his rematch.
I just wanted
All right, Kelly Matthews, thank you.
to be here because there
Now
are
you're
no
gonna send
fans
me
like the
something.
WWE Universe.
Oh, look. Yeah, it's been a
And there's
while.
no other year like 2019 to be a woman talking to the WWE Universe. So before I get to the amazing woman that we're about to honor,
She's so
I just want
skinny.
to say thank you to all of you. You did this. You created the women's evolution.
Instead of being divas,
Yeah, give
now
Divas a chance.
it was women before, now then divas,
Divas.
now women again.
And Becky Lynch
Wanda,
made it,
Charlotte. Where's the Becky?
and they become the first women to main event WrestleMania.
That's awesome.
You hear that Becky chant?
The women's
God,
evolution
Becky.
strength and courage.
Okay, y'all calm down.
You know the Becky fan club is here. You know they're here.
But she's like, y'all
It's like,
stop.
stop.
It's sports entertainment. It's about standing up for something you believe in, even if it means standing up to your biggest fears and critics. It's about being fearless and vulnerable.
There's always
at the
that
same
one
time.
fan.
And not only is it about physical strength, but it's also about strength of heart as well. And
God.
that is Torrie Wilson.
Yes. I'm happy they picked
In
Stacy.
college, I was a
Look at Alicia
huge
Fox. Yeah, she's
wrestling
crying
fan.
because she already knows.
And when I was 19, I did what any normal 19-year-old girl does, and I entered a dance contest to be the next Nitro girl on Monday Nitro.
Oh, yeah, you know you
And that
won.
was October
Yeah,
18th.
And Sasha.
Walking backstage at the arena in Philadelphia, and I was so nervous because I was all of a sudden surrounded by all the superstars that I watched on TV every week. And as I walked into the dressing room, I was greeted with a big, beautiful smile with two cute dimples and given a giant hug by Torrie Wilson.
Torrie
It
Wilson.
was my first time meeting Torrie, and I will never forget how warm and kind she was. And if you've met Torrie, then you know what I'm talking about because she's compassionate
Michelle
and down
McCool.
to earth from the moment.
Okay,
I met her.
Michelle is there, then where's
That's
Taker?
how she was.
Taker got to
She
be there.
immediately embraced me and took me under her wing. And that night was the start of our friendship, and it's still going strong 20 years later.
That's awesome.
We've been by each other's sides through
Hold on,
laughter,
you might be 40.
wins, and defeats. We've been partners in crime in the ring to the furthest corners of the world, and we were even roommates for years. I had a front row seat to watch Torrie turn a lot of heads and break a lot of hearts. Whatever we did, we gave it our all, and we had the most fun doing it. Over the years, I've watched Torrie constantly reinvent herself as a fitness competitor, as
Rory
an
Wright and
athlete,
Sarah
a
Logan.
model, and an entrepreneur. She's constantly evolving and challenging herself. And everyone that follows Torrie knows that she's a woman on a mission to uplift, inspire, and motivate us to find our strength and confidence. We all have struggles. We're all fighting our own battle in our own rings every day. And Torrie's social media platforms have allowed us to journey with her through her trials and tribulations and understand that her number one purpose is to leave this world a better place. She reminds us that we are all in this fight
Pastor
together.
Black and Selena Vega.
And tonight, her hard work and dedication is celebrated. But most of all, she's the embodiment of the evolution of women.
She got to be
Strong,
there.
smart, sexy, fierce, kind, powerful, and does everything with grace and confidence. And that is why I am so excited and honored to join WWE in inducting to the 29th
I'm like, I'm feeling
The
it.
29.
my good friend, Torrie Wilson.
She's here.
She's here. Now, do y'all have her theme?
Yep.
Thank you.
She's definitely going to start crying.
She's gonna cry.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
She still looks
She looks the same.
the same. Stacey, what happened with you? She still looks good, but Big Show.
Next show.
Kevin Nash.
I think everyone, not everyone, but most people know what happened.
God, I can't imagine.
She's strong for being up there because
It's real strong because I would literally went to Vince and said, "Look,
I won't be
let
able
me
to go out there.
save something for 5 minutes because if not, I'm going to break." Yeah, you know she's been crying. You can tell.
See, she only said that.
Oh, you guys, it's been a rough week.
Did she
I
turn it
want
like
to take you
that?
back.
Yeah.
It's 1985 in McCall, Idaho. 4th grade, Mr. Sheldon's class. Sitting at my desk when a note comes flying through the air. So I open it up and I see 3 choices. Yes, no, maybe. Without even really thinking, I check off the X box, fold it back up, pass it along, and then all of a sudden it hits me. Oh my God. The cutest boy in 4th grade just asked me to be his girlfriend, and I've never had the guts to say more than 2 words to this kid. So, cut to lunch break, chilling with my girls outside, and of course my new boyfriend wants to come hang out with me. And he beelines for my hand. And so I do what any girl would do, I beeline for the bathroom and hide there until lunch is over. All right, so lucky for me, school's now out for 2 weeks for Christmas break. So for 2 weeks, I get to stress. And for 2 weeks, I eat processed cheese, chocolate mousse, cherry pie, whatever my grandma had in the refrigerator. And then we're back in school, standing outside all by myself. And here comes your suave.
Suave.
Really trying to work myself up. Like, okay, don't be that weird, shy girl. Like, play it cool. And right as he gets up next to me, he says, "What's up, Fatso? What happened to you?"
Whoa.
And then he chases me around the playground yelling, "Fatso, Fatso." All right.
Did you hear someone laugh?
The walk home from school that day
she has a
was
baby
the most
face.
mortifying walk I've ever had in my life. Felt like such a loser, and I cried my eyes out. I got home, locked myself in my room, bawled all day long. And all I kept thinking was, oh my God, I'm such a loser. Like, I don't want to be that girl. I don't want to be that shy, weird, fatso. Like, I don't want to be that girl. And I made a vow right then and there that Terry was going to eat his damn words.
Is Terry?
Guess what?
Real rush.
Girl,
But I want to know, is Terry still?
All right, so fast forward.
I bet you when he first saw my
To my
TV,
first day in the
what did I just
WWE.
say to this girl?
Stomach and knots walking backstage, holding my bag. I look up, I see Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock.
Yes.
Talking, laughing in the hallway. And I'm too nervous to even walk past them. So I go to turn around and take the long way around to the locker room.
I want to.
Right.
I'd be scared.
I'd be
See
scared of
Bubba
me
Ray
miles
Dudley.
around.
He's like,
Bubba
"Me,
Ray?"
Academy." I'm like, oh my God, I have heat already. And all I keep thinking is, oh my God, I hope these guys do not catch on to me. I'm shy. I'm not confident. This does not feel natural to me at all. Like, what the hell am I doing? And then I have to stop myself, and I'm like, okay, wait a second, Torrie. Who decides these feelings anyways? Me. I do, right? So what if I was confident? What if I wasn't shy? What if this actually does feel natural to me? And the thing is, a lot of us think that fear is just something you choose to overcome, but it's not. All of us face it in some way. You don't have to be on a stage. Whether it's parenting, running a business, speaking out on something you believe in, it can scare us all. And here's what I've learned to be true. Fear only has one enemy, and that is a confident persona.
Billy Game, Peyton Royce.
And thanks to the WWE and my nearly 10-year wrestling career, I was able to find this confidence that I would have not ever found anywhere else. I was able to face my fears repeatedly. Oh my gosh. By playing the role of someone that I really wish I could be. And all of you guys helped me. You pushed me to find this confident persona to really push through fear every single time I stepped into this ring. In fact, not just when I stepped into this ring, but in all areas of my life. And the thing is, you don't have to be a WWE superstar to find your own confident persona. And honestly, I really wanted to take this moment while I'm up here, share with you guys that what
Terry's
you've taught me
probably
is so
crying eating a tub
invaluable.
of
And
ice
if I
cream
could
right
give
now.
that back to you in some
Why
way
did I
so that
call
you
her
can fight
fat?
your fears, so that you can go for something that you're too scared to do, maybe it'll help you too. So I just have a couple things I want to share with you guys. Number one, you got to do is realize that permission is for pansies.
Okay.
We
Exhausted.
don't
Oh my
need
God, look at
anyone's
Bailey.
permission to be who we are.
Now, if I see
and we
Alexa
don't
Bliss, I'm
need
sorry, I need water.
permission to be who we want to be.
Water.
I didn't ask the guy who said Torrie Wilson doesn't belong in the WWE Hall of Fame if he thought it was okay if I still came anyway. And I didn't ask the guy that was up there booing me, telling me I sucked, if he deemed me worthy of lacing up my
That's so
wrestling
funny, though,
boots
like,
and giving
you see
it
people
a
laughing
try
at that.
the next night. Because neither would have said yes, but neither one was the one stepping in this ring.
Okay, I'm trying not to be that guy because I'm like I said
My
PG, but
intention
why is one boob upright and the other one is down?
and to play the role.
Is it
But
the
it's
dress
the dress,
or
though.
is it,
who I really
dress.
wish I could be outside of the ring. A
And I started looking, I
strong,
was like,
confident
more
woman
confident
who's
than the other.
unafraid of failing, unafraid of
It's
being
like, my
sexy,
OCD is like,
who owns who she is, and to be quite honest, who knows she is a badass whether anyone else believes it or not.
right, Rio McLovin? I'm looking at you, Rio.
The second thing you gotta do if you want to
Looking
have that confident persona, the one you guys taught me, you gotta forget the failure. Now, I know you guys are probably going to be surprised by this, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't hired based on my wrestling skills.
Yeah, true. Yes.
I had none. My list of fails is very long, a couple miles. I botched moves, tripped, forgot what I was doing. Oh my God. Looked horribly awkward at times, and sometimes even just trying to dance in front of a crowd was like cringeworthy. But I maintained the courage to keep coming back for more, even if I wasn't the best, because I forgot the failure. And of course, last but not least, you want that confident persona.
That was
You
crazy.
gotta summon your swagger.
No, when Sable
Summon your
and
swagger.
Torrie had that moment. with
Even
the
when you
lollipop.
feel puny
I know, that was like
and
the
wimpy
king
and you want to
time.
cry, and even if your swagger is
I still hate
dorky as hell,
Sable, but even
your
I
swagger
had to.
is the first thing that people
do this.
see when you come out of that curtain into an arena like this. And it's also the first thing that people see when you walk into a room full of strangers. You got to close your eyes and envision that confident badass and summon her. And then tell her it's time to come out and play. Now, the time I recall trying to
very,
summon my
very
swagger
strong.
like none other. Judgment Day pay-per-view 2003.
Whoa,
It wasn't a wrestling match per se,
Dawn Marie.
kind of like a pose-off thing against probably one of the sexiest, most confident women I've ever met in my life. And I'll never forget standing in this ring, watching Sable own the joint.
Oh God.
And I remember praying to God, please just strike me dead right now, or at least just give me like 5 minutes of rhythm. He gave me neither. But I'll never forget closing my eyes and summoning my swagger like never ever before, and I survived. And you know what? We've come a hell of a long way since then.
A long way.
Now, I just want you guys to remember that not everything is as it seems, and that fear is an enemy that affects all of us in some way. But when you're willing to remember that permission is for pansies, to summon your swagger and to forget the failure, you can match against fear anytime. I gotta say, I am sincerely grateful for everyone that I've worked with, in front of the camera, behind the camera, booking travel, Johnny Ace, Mark Toronto, everyone, even the people that were total jerk-offs to me, I appreciate it because it just created a memory I don't want to change. But I do have to thank, first, Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, Nash and Hogan. There goes Nash.
You guys, guys, they met this nobody fitness model backstage at a show and
Let's go home.
handed her
Gregory
an opportunity that I was scared out of my mind to take. And I ran with it. And I'll forever be indebted because I never would have met any of you if it wasn't for them. And I love you guys. Kevin, Hope, I don't know if you're here. Finley.
Yes, Bentley. Bentley.
My name is Bentley.
And I love to fight.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for all the times that I've cried because I couldn't get something right or I messed it up. You guys, Fit is literally the most patient man and wants nothing more than to see women crushing it.
I got it.
Even
Gotta
when
use
I had a
one.
hard time taking myself seriously, Fit showed me what I was made of, and I surprised myself. And if you ask me, Fit Finley is a huge reason why we get to see women main eventing tomorrow at WrestleMania.
Yeah, Fit's crying. You can tell he's crying. He's got done crying.
That and all the badass women, of course.
Thank you, Finley. Look at Florida. Thank you, Finley.
All right, now Pete, aka Billy Kidman,
Yes.
aka my ex-husband.
Oh.
People booed at that.
Oh my God, trust me, there were thousands of times you wanted to bang your head with a steel chair. I know, I get it. And I don't blame you, but thank you for not doing that. You know, Pete taught me how to function in this world. I had no clue what I was doing. He taught me right away what heat was and how to avoid it. And it partly probably had to do with the fact that he did not want it rubbing off on him, but I still appreciate it. Pete, I love you. Thank you.
Where is Kidman? Oh, that's the water.
And
What?
CC keyboard. CC.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God, you guys, Stacey and I bebopped into here like two clueless blondes. We just wanted to have fun. We were like, hey, let's just go out tonight. And no one understands my journey like she does, the full scope of it. I'm so honored that she came here tonight to be with me. And Stacey, thank you for she did so many things wrong when we first started in WWE that she got a lot of heat and it kind of like made it safe for me. I was kind of like pushing her around there. Michelle McCool.
Oh, yeah, Michelle. Where's Layla?
Michelle, you know, I was lucky enough to claim Michelle McCool as my wife before Undertaker got his hands on her.
Oh.
She is one of the most honest, loyal, good people you will ever meet. I'll never forget our hours and hours driving in the car and just contemplating life. We should all have a friend like that. And I'm so grateful for you, Michelle, wherever you are. Lisa, Victoria.
Nikki! And Victoria's not there. Oh.
You have the pleasure of meeting
She
Victoria.
told me in
She's one of
Popcorn
the
last
absolute
year
craziest
she
people you've ever met.
couldn't be in
One of the
WWE anymore
funniest
because
people
she
you ever
said
met.
Yes,
And a lot of
There
people
she-
don't know.
well, then I guess
Her and I were friends
her,
way before
whoever
wrestling.
she
saw me
backed up
in wrestling
with
and she was like, whoa,
is
wait,
not
that
pissed
was
off
kinda cool. I think
anymore.
I want to do that too.
because Candace
She's
Michelle's
someone
there
that
too.
builds everyone up around
Candace
her
right there.
and wants everyone to shine, whether they suck in the ring or not. Like she's making it look like $1 million. And Lisa, I love you. Thank you for being my friend.
That's my babe. That's my that.
Candace Michelle.
Yes.
You guys, Candace is ballsy, outspoken, fun, fearless. She's actually all the things that I said I wished I could be outside of the ring. She's all those things in real life. And I know she doesn't feel that way all the time, but that's what she gives to the world. She came in as a sexy sex pot, became women's champion, and shut people
still
down.
remember.
Yeah, she was a
And
sex pot, a
We
sex
all
symbol.
need a friend like that in our life.
It became
Push
women's
us to be
champion.
our most fearless
I still remember
self.
that night. Who did
Hannah said, "Love you."
Melina.
Melina,
I can't forget my family. My family's here somewhere. This has been a really, really hard week.
It's common.
My family has ridden a crazy roller coaster ride with me. Never let me forget who I am, no matter how high, how low. Thank you guys for coming. And, you know, my dad.
Yep.
My
Thank you, Al. I swear, if none of them girls that she just mentioned don't get up there.
My dad passed away like 2 days ago. And, you know, I feel so blessed that I was able to have this crazy experience with him here. You know, he came in, he made an ass out of himself in the ring. He had no idea what he was doing. And he was scared. I know he was, but he did it for his daughter, and we got to spend some time together. And
him and
Dad,
Dawn.
I know you're here with me. Dawn Marie, you made my dad's life, by the way, with that.
Yeah, with the girl lesbian network play.
I love you, Dad. And most of all, you guys, the WWE Universe. You guys are the only reason I get to stand here today. The only reason. And the only reason that I've had a 10-year awesome career. You guys, honestly, you are not easy to win over.
No, true.
And you say it like it is, which is what I love about you. But I appreciate everything about you.
They just switch
so
up.
hardcore.
Yes.
We all just
I just
switch
want to
up.
thank
Like,
you for
oh my God,
letting
he's
me
so awesome
be
one day, then the next
just
day
even a
he's
small
cool.
Like,
part
let's
of
go
life.
Cena.
And for many of
Cena
you guys,
sucks. Let's go
part of
Cena.
integrity.
Cena
That
sucks.
was funny. I still remember the match between him and CM Punk.
Oh,
Every
God.
time Cena did something, they wanted to CM Punk.
Like, they reverse
Yes,
psychology.
It was funny. It was funny.
I'm I really
The security, he's like, y'all can't almost
I want to thank Terry, my fourth grade boyfriend.
Her fourth grade boyfriend, the one that called her fat.
He said, thank you, Torrie.
He was black? Dude! Oh.
You guys, I gotta thank Terry, my fourth grade boyfriend, for giving me a glimpse into the confidence that I really needed to find for myself. And
that's how it works.
Guys, please, the next time that you have the opportunity to face your fear head on and to check that box yes, no matter how scared you are, please check box yes. And the next ring that you step into just might change your life forever like it has mine. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Sorry, Lita looks pregnant at that ankle. You didn't see Layla right there?
I know, that looked like Peyton Royce.
I look like Layla.
Delicious.
That was good. That was really good. That was really, really emotional. It was amazing. Until that Al part came like, oh,
Yeah.
don't do it. Don't try. Don't
I was
try.
like, no, that's not.
We got Jeremy Hudson saying, bless you. We got Imat. Can I show the screen?
No,
Copyright.
copyright, immediate copyright, guys. I'm sorry.
I would literally get the screen to get down.
Nothing will ever be the same.
Oh my God, Marie.
But that's awesome. I wouldn't have it any other way. It just keeps getting better.
It was up. Hey, I cannot pronounce his name. Indira. I am bad with names. And Jeremy Hudson said, bless you. But there's in the chain.
Look, he's like,
He's getting booed.
look, he's like, remember that one year?
They're so petty.
They're so petty.
Shaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Miz. Okay. Oh, Lord. See, that's how y'all, that's how Maurice got pregnant. Good stuff like that.
But they're all
Oh my
cracking up.
God! Like, no, yeah. Seth couldn't help it. Look at Biggie's eating. Look at him. Look at Biggie's eating.
You see, he's like,
It's good. This is good. Yeah, it's good.
oh my
I'm
God,
good.
I would love to meet them.
What if he had chicken? Oh my God.
Here comes Brody.
Bruiser Brody.
He likes the roughhouse a lot.
The formidable Bruiser Brody intimidated rivals all throughout the North American territories. Trained under the illustrious Fritz von Erich, Brody's wrecking ball offense left no doubt why he was branded Bruiser. Promoting maverick Jim Barnett led sports entertainment territories to prominence in Indianapolis, Georgia, and even Australia.
Yes.
Barnett was also the first to ink a television deal for sports entertainment, signaling a monumental shift in the industry.
If they only had a wrestling
Becoming
school
a key advisor to WCW and
I would go.
WWE, Barnett remains a highly esteemed figure in
Go.
sports
Just like-
entertainment history.
President of the World Wrestling Federation, Mr. Shima.
Instrumental in bringing superstars from Japan into the WWE, Mr. Shima played a pivotal role in brokering the global super fight between Antonio Inoki and Muhammad Ali, establishing himself as an international ambassador for sports entertainment.
Rest in peace, Muhammad Ali.
In an era of prominent
Yes,
female
Luna
superstars,
Oh,
Luna
God.
Vachon was
Luna.
truly one of a kind.
I will be the
God, she
goddess of the square circle.
Daughter to Paul the Butcher Vachon, Luna debuted at WrestleMania 9
Yeah, with
alongside
Shawn.
the showstopper, Shawn
He
Michaels.
was.
She was badass.
But it was Luna who typically stole the show as one of the most visually striking superstars of all time. Playboy Buddy Rose was deceptively agile in the ring and on the scale. Rose competed in championship matches throughout the 80s against the likes of Bob Backlund and Pedro Morales, but it was his appearances in the 90s that blew everyone away.
Playboy Buddy Rose, blow away that flow. Blow the way away.
Okay, that was good.
The ambling out, Primo Carnera, was a world heavyweight champion boxer of the 1930s, defeating the likes of Jack Sharkey while going toe-to-toe with legendary Joe Louis. In the 1940s, Primo instantly became a sports entertainment sensation and took an incredible 143 1-1 record into a high-profile match with Lou Thesz. Professor Teru Tanaka was a master of the judo martial arts, but was best known for his nefarious antics. Tanaka would achieve immense success in the tag team division, uniting with Mr. Fuji.
Mr. Fuji.
Tanaka and Mr. Fuji went on to win a record 3 tag team championships by 1977. Special Delivery Jones is perhaps one of WWE's most underrated workhorses of the 70s and 80s, sporting a unique Caribbean flair and exemplifying a won't-back-down attitude. SD Jones was adored by fans across America for his desire to leave everything he had in the ring.
Anybody gets there with me is going to walk out of the ring. They're going to have some dents in their armor.
Wahoo McDaniel, notorious for hitting his heart in the squared circle as on the
Bruh.
guard. During the 1960s, Wahoo played alongside NFL greats Joe Namath and Larry Zonka. In 1968, Wahoo transitioned full-time into sports entertainment
I've noticed the
and amassed
talking
several
all day.
championships during his illustrious career. Joe Cohen has remained an unsung hero in the creation of what we now know as the WWE Universe.
I mean, no offense, but
And sports entertainment visionary.
it did in that picture.
Oh,
No offense
God.
to the guy.
Behind the creation of
Okay, no. There's one guy
USA Network.
whose teeth are real messed up.
Not only built the platform,
Kevin Dunn
but also fostered a partnership
had
with
Bucky
WWE
Beaver
that was
teeth.
instrumental in launching sports entertainment programming into the mainstream.
Beaver.
Congratulations to the 2019 Legacy Hall of Fame inductees.
Yeah,
All deserved it.
Yeah, all deserved. Luna especially.
Yeah. Rest in peace, man.
No.
Please join me in welcoming a new Hall
Oh
of
my God,
Famer
Biggie.
being inducted
Where Biggie at now?
He's just bouncing around.
the current WWE.
Yeah, he's been a friend of the McMahon family for 5 decades, a driving force behind MSG Network, which then carved the path for WWE programming on USA Network.
Yeah, this man's contributions to WWE would be difficult to measure.
Biggie's
So
just,
please join me.
Look.
Stand and
look
be
at him.
recognized.
He just laughing at
Wait,
me too.
No way, Jose.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, still with
Next year,
us.
teeth, bro. Oh, yep. Fake.
I'm mad that there goes Sergeant Slaughter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's say, Rhonda, stand up.
Ted Hut.
Rhonda has no
Where's
moves.
Archer?
No offense.
Oh, yeah.
But
I see.
Ready
Yeah.
to honor the best?
The best. I don't know that I'm adequately prepared for the best. I think I'm more about
Just
slightly
yes,
above
lead us
average
stress.
guy.
All right, well, I got some good news for
Don't
you.
make her look
This
like
is our
Jack
next
Kelly.
inductee.
Biggie, if you don't stop.
Yes, the Hart Foundation. Natty.
Oh, you already know Natty's gonna do that.
Natty is going to have to do her father in her own.
I haven't seen her after yet, so she got to.
So Natty has to be there.
Brett the Hitman and the
That's
Evil
not
Jim
bad.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Jim.
They were, in essence, truly the really first hybrid tag team.
It was such a unique
I always
team.
love when Brett
Their
always
family,
took
but
the
yet so
glasses and
different
it's
from
like,
each other.
Brett, is he doing crazy? That's why. Okay,
Brett's Brett's funny.
I was making sure it's just a
But
problem.
I remember Brett had he had
Cancer, yes. What kind of cancer do you have? Prostate?
I think it was prostate.
Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, brothers-in-law within the legendary Hart family, coupled with boisterous manager Jimmy Hart.
Oh, yeah, I
were
remember
an
that.
unusual
Yes.
concoction that became
That'd be
the
crazy if
perfect
Jimmy Hart came out
blend.
there again, but let's
The
not be
Hart
mad at
Foundation,
Because
Brett.
her father.
Man and the
Yep.
Evil. We got this manager right here, the greatest manager in wrestling.
I still remember.
Was definitely the cool thing to see this team that was different. They could match power with the British Bulldogs and Anvil was in there, and then like they could match speed with the Rockers. And the
I just can't
Rockers.
The Hitman with a mastery of execution.
Brett always made it look really easy.
Yeah, he's the excellent of execution.
The Hart Foundation was only in half.
And you didn't really think about it. Out of all of them, who just really was like over. Brett was
They
the
don't
more over.
pay me to think. They pay me to be tough like an anvil.
The Anvil, he had the stroke of that goatee.
Yeah.
Man. It was the best, and that wicked laugh.
Matt, you got the laugh down.
Settle down, Anvil. Settle down.
So,
The way they work
God.
in unison is
Yes.
just incredible. Like one mind and one body.
Together, the
I remember I had
Foundation
WCW Thunder and you hear Anvil's
which
rant. It was so funny.
you ever seen Hell drop on someone's head?
I'm like, that laugh.
Them together, it was just magical. They inspired so many people.
As the Hart Foundation rolled through the competition, their popularity soared to new heights.
The operation didn't
Ooh,
like
that
anything
camera.
that makes it as trailblazers for a lot of the teams that you
I miss
see.
Matt Brian Pillman's not with us no more. Owen's not with us anymore. Davey
United
Boy
as
Smith is not with
partners,
us anymore.
Sorry,
and
Owen's death
now
was
immortalized.
Real
as
track to the
Hall of
point it
Famers.
drove
He
away
fell.
from family.
WWE
He felt like, what, 90 feet or something?
And then landed rope
Rope on his chest.
on his chest, which are real ropes. So,
Individually,
I'm just glad they did not get that on
the
camera.
Hart
Oh,
Foundation
yeah.
But
lives forever.
people who were there have seen him fall. I just can't imagine.
I can't imagine.
I would have just been in shock. And I just would have burst into tears.
Here
if
to
I was
accept the
there.
induction for the
And my
Hart
whole thing is that the show should have
Foundation.
ended. The
It
whole
was the end of
show,
right. They let it go
they
on.
let it go
And that's
on.
what pissed me off.
And what was that pay-per-view? Over the Edge. Yep. Is it? Who is it?
Natty,
Gotta be Natty.
Natty.
Oh,
Look,
yeah,
people
they're
trying to
gone.
find out. Natty? No.
Natty. I see.
No,
Is
no.
it?
Natty,
Yeah, that is
Natty.
Natty. Natty and Brett.
Natty's so beautiful.
Oh, yes, yes, they are a
Yeah,
dream
definitely.
couple.
They are.
They
That is so beautiful. Is she still with, what's his name?
TJ.
Yeah, she's still with
Yeah, she's still with TJ.
Everybody got plans.
She needs to be out there with her wife though. You know, if TJ can't say anything, yeah, it's gonna be hard.
It is gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard for me.
It's her dad.
It's her dad and Brett, brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's all I can say is just wow. Thank you guys. In accepting this induction on behalf of my dad, I had to try to put myself in my dad's shoes and think about what my dad might say.
Who done this live?
I want to start by thanking my mom. Because my mom had my dad's back every step of the way. And I want to thank Bret Hart.
I thought he passed away. But it was sad when I heard. I was like,
Helped my
no.
dad believe in himself in the ring and discover potential that he never
I
knew
just
he
can't
had.
imagine. Both of them just passed away. I don't know how
So-
Daddy took it.
Oh, Daddy took it hard.
I'd like to thank
No, I mean if they both
our
just passed away.
WWE Universe.
Oh,
for
Brett
showing
and
the
that.
Hart Foundation unconditional love in 1985.
She would have.
And then that storyline they had with her and freaking Ruby Riott. That
All of you guys.
I don't know. I was like,
My dad's favorite tag team to wrestle were the British Bulldogs.
yeah. Davey Boy
They were
Smith.
amazing.
I know
Yeah.
that Davey, Dynamite.
Yep, and
Owens,
Dynamite.
Stu,
And yeah, Dynamite
and
Kid
Dad.
passed away too. Oh my God. I don't even know if Dynamite's in the Hall
And
of
they
Fame.
got the best seat in the house. My
Lana,
dad's
baby,
favorite
that we
place
gotta
in the
go.
world to wrestle.
Leave Lana's wig alone.
Hands down.
She tried it. Well, oh, yeah. She
It
it looked ratchet. It looked ratchet. Oh. Come on, Natty. I know.
You can do it. I know.
I
The
know,
Hart
Natty.
Foundation inspired so many generations
She's
of
trying to hurry
up-and-coming
that.
wrestlers across the span of 3 decades.
I'm trying to
If my
remember
dad
who else
only
is
knew
left in
that
the Hart family.
superstars like Scott Dawson,
Brett.
Dash Wilder,
Yep. The Revival.
Zack Ryder,
Zack Ryder.
Kurt Hawkins,
Yep.
Sasha Banks,
Yes.
Bailey, the Singh brothers,
No.
Beth Phoenix, Edge and Christian,
Yeah.
Tyson Kidd,
Better cheer her
Bret
husband.
Hart, Harry Smith, Sheamus, and Cesaro were all inspired by the work of the Hart Foundation. My dad would be so proud of all of this. So last year, my dad was approached about writing a book, and I was texting back and forth with my dad about it. I said, Daddy, this is such a great way for you to document your life.
No
and
matter
all
how
those
old
cool
she is,
things
she would
that
always
you
call
did,
him Daddy.
like being the best shot putter in the United States, playing football for 2 NFL teams, and the fact that you got a full scholarship to UCLA. I said to my dad, you did so much cool stuff, not just WWE. And my dad said to me, and what would be our last text exchange,
Oh, God.
Hmm.
but Natty,
It's okay, Daddy. Oh, gosh, you're going to make me cry.
the greatest thing that I ever did, besides being a father
Mm.
to you 3 girls, was being in the WWE.
My heart. Oh, my God.
My dad added, that was my greatest accomplishment. At the end of the day, I was a wrestler, and that is what I love the most.
I'm not going to cry.
It's coming. I'm just leaving it. I'm just leaving this here because I know it's coming. Brett. Brett. I have to hear this, Brett. I have to hear Brett.
Firstly,
They
I have to say what a great honor it is to be here.
They can't hear it.
Many are
They
called,
can,
but few
but
are
I have
chosen.
to just have to keep on talking through it.
I am so incredibly proud of the Hart Foundation, the Porsche in the tank, The pink and black attack.
Just imagine if all of the arcs just being torn.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That'd be
It
so
would be
badass.
so nice.
Having lost Danville just last summer,
Yes.
I loved Jim. Jim Neidhart was the best friend I ever had, and the most hilarious cellmate one could ever hope for.
Cellmate.
Life as a wrestler is tough. And thanks to Jim, he made me laugh my ass off every day. Every day was an adventure. To go back in my mind to that time fills my heart with memories. To go back in time circa 1985, Dr. D, Dave Schultz, had just slapped out John Stossel. The first WrestleMania was about to happen. I'd been toiling away in the WWE since August of 1984 and was a father of two.
Blade.
And after nearly 6 months of going as plus one other match, I was told that the WWE was finally going to do something with me, Cowboy Bret Hart.
Cowboy Bret. Oh.
I'd have a horse in every city that I would ride to the ring. A new action figure and a horse included in the same package. Wearing chaps and a cowboy hat. Wow. I said, sure. I was traveling with the newly arrived Danville and Adrian Adonis and decided to fill them in on my big news. They both laughed and teased me about it all the way to Brantford, Ontario TV tapings that day. And by the time I worked and drove back to the hall that night, they completely changed my mind on being Cowboy Bret Hart.
Yes.
I knocked on George Scott's door at 1 a.m. and the conversation sort of went something like this.
Oh, Lord.
I said, I don't want to be a cowboy. He squinted at me and said, you gotta be kidding me. This will be huge for you.
No.
I'm sorry, George, but from where I come from, you better be a real cowboy if you want to call yourself a cowboy. I'm not a real
Leo
cowboy.
Rush and his wife.
George was dog tired. After a long night at TV,
Here says we Miss Owen.
he looked at me and said,
I know, because the
okay,
fan in the background right there, he's like,
we'll come up with something else for you.
We want Owen.
It was in that moment, out of
Oh, the
nowhere,
day
and
Owen.
I'm not sure where it came from, I blurted out, Jim the Anvil is managed by Jimmy Hart. Team me up with him, turn me heel, and call us the Hart Foundation.
Yes. And it worked.
it did work
It worked. You had Brett and Anvil
for years.
for years.
Well, George
Then you
looked at me
added
and said,
Pillman. Then you added.
You could never be a heel, kid. Look at your face. You're a baby face if I've ever seen one.
He was.
Hang in
That
there.
was a good
try to
baby
come
face.
up
He
with
can be
something
a
else.
he can be a douchebag heel.
I did hang
He is
in
a
there for a
douchebag
couple
heel.
more weeks. But after not working another month of TV tapings, I made up my mind to quit. I called him first thing the next morning and said, George, what are your plans for me? And he said, we're going to do exactly like you wanted. Tag you up with Neidhart, going to call you the Hart Foundation.
What in the hell is that? Girl,
Okay.
please don't try to go
I
out
didn't
there.
realize in that moment that I never once thought to ask Jim about any of this.
We never asked Jim about it. What the? Oh wait, I don't think that was planned.
No, oh no, that was a fan. That was a fan.
Oh,
that was someone.
man.
That was someone that attacked him.
Oh my God, no.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh my God.
That's why they need to have better security with this shit. Oh my
What
god.
the hell? Oh, asshole is right.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Story was getting good. What happened?
Oh yeah, you see somebody getting, you see security, and you see all some people in the ring. You fuck him up, Chance.
At least they're not bleeping this
They're
out.
not
They
bleeping
can't
it. They can't. But they're late. Corey Gray. Oh God.
Oh look, they all jumped up.
They all
They
jumped.
were not playing.
What happened?
Look at Rhonda.
Dude, a fan came out and attacked Brett.
She's crying. The women trying to come for her. She's crying.
They attacked Brett and Natty. Who was that?
Why would they do that?
Who was that fan?
I wonder if they.
Are you kidding me? Hey.
Yeah.
Wilson. Yeah.
What happened? They just attacked Brett
And Natty.
Someone just came for the crowd and attacked Brett and Natty. But mostly went for Brett.
Mostly went for Brett. Is it real or cake? It's real.
It's real.
Like,
Like
the fans are
the wrestlers are coming.
The wrestlers are coming out beating the crap out of
Edge came up
the
there,
dude.
yo.
Edge is out there. Edge is out there. Beth is out there. Just some random idiot who wanted some attention.
Yes,
That's what it was.
Everyone's chanting asshole right now.
Oh my god.
They're chanting asshole. They were chanting fuck him up. They were doing everything.
Dude. That's ridiculous.
Guys, this is not staged. This is.
I know attention's about, man. Let's keep this going.
Thank God.
Go ahead on Drake Maverick chant. Drake Maverick chant. So is the Fatal 4-Way canceled? No, I don't know. Good God.
Oh, I know that guy's being arrested.
Yeah, he's banned. Brett. Look at Natty. Natty's pissed.
I'm pissed too. She's like all up on him.
Maurice is pissed. Oh, they are pissed. Look at Brett.
The point is, I never had a chance to talk to Jim about any of this stuff.
Guys, calm down, y'all.
Maybe Jim prefers working alone.
Brett versus the fan tomorrow night.
Right.
He was
Swear.
It was such a great idea to suddenly be standing with his brother-in-law.
Wow.
Calm down, y'all.
He actually liked the idea. I hope
Y'all
I can
need to calm
briefly
down.
describe what it was like to be a heel tag team in 1985 WWE. It was sort of a little bit like that just now.
Look at Brett. I love Brett.
He made a joke out of it. Oh
Brett
my
is
God.
so classy. He's classy. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
More of those of the matches.
I
I just can't believe the fan. All it takes is one drunken idiot.
And I'd like to take this opportunity to tip my hat to all the great tag teams.
Look at Braun. Braun is even up.
Every one of them was just
That's the last person I would want to piss off is Braun. I would be pissed. Not a Brett Natty. And
Brett is how old?
Brett's like almost 70, I think 60.
Leave that man alone, y'all. Look at her face. She's real mad.
She's real pissed. Where's TJ's pissed too?
Yeah, TJ came up there real quick.
TJ went up there real quick. Protect his woman.
Yeah.
God, Natty looks so beautiful.
She did. She thinking those fans. Was that skirt? No,
That's
that's pants.
pants.
So many great teams. The love I have
she's
for
so
those days with all
Oh,
those guys,
she's so mad.
those golden memories. I'm
So,
happy to say.
Stella Wrestling. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Brett just got attacked by an idiotic fan.
I've
Him
never
and
had
Natty.
absolutely
Everybody came up. We're talking.
Bulldogs.
I'm gonna let Brett finish what he has to say, and we'll go from there. Look at Natty.
She got water in
Oh,
her.
Natty is
Look at her face.
pissed. She's trying.
The Hart Foundation versus the Killer Bees. My parents had both flown in from Canada to watch us wrestle in Madison Square Garden. In fact, after watching my dad have a match in the original Madison Square Garden in 1947, my dear mom got so upset watching my dad get worked over that she fled and left the building to never ever watch it again live.
Wow.
My dad didn't like the idea of me working heel, and my mom sat in the front row watching wrestling up close for the first time since 1947.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite memories
Look at
of my
Kofi.
career.
Oh, look at Lana. Oh my God, they are pissed. Oh, they are pissed.
They're on edge.
And where is
I know
Vince?
that he's trying to break the ice right now. But everyone is ultimately pissed. Like you can tell by the face. Like
You can tell by the face. Look at Lana's face. Look at
Lana
Kofi's
is like-
face. Kofi looks like he's ready to bump.
I said to him, if you got something to say, spit it out.
Kofi
Kofi
will
will
win
win.
right tomorrow.
Yeah,
Let
you
me
will.
wait.
Bit.
And when I walked through the curtain, Vince and all his agents and several wrestlers gave us our first of many standing ovations.
Bobby, look, Chad Gable. They can't control it. They're mad.
Great match, guys. To my memory.
Speaking of Vince, where is he?
Yeah, where is he? Where's Stephanie? Where's Hunter? They're probably backstage with that fan. They're probably beating the crap out of him.
Not really beating the crap out of him, but they're trying to.
They're gonna press charges.
Oh,
You
definitely.
know they're gonna press charges.
Bundy jumped in with us for the
Can
ride.
the wrestlers attack? Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
Once you're
If they-
across that ring, Stone Cold said it best. Once you're across that ring, you are fair game.
The
Cross those
foundation
ropes,
was
man.
on early. And Bundy
Remember, a
was
fan
one
tried
of
to
the
try to attack Austin, and Triple H beat the crap out of him.
Finally all done.
Yeah. Because you want to be a wrestler? Go on. Step through those ropes, man.
Step through those ropes.
You think you're tougher than me? Go on.
Across the street. When we came out,
Like Austin talks about it.
What happened? We'll
Bundy
see.
and
You'll see.
Angelo
Dude.
After Bret Hart's speech.
After Brett's speech, we'll talk about it. That was ridiculous.
That was horrible.
That was ridiculous.
It was terrible.
Let's just
guys,
say-
I'm telling you now, it was not planned at all. Don't say it was staged. If the stage was staged, you would get blocked from this channel for real. Because it's really effed up.
To the point they had to cut the camera.
Yeah, they cut the camera to the fans and everything. Everybody was standing up. They were saying,
F the
fuck
fan
him
up.
up and asshole and all that. Like, guys, it was serious.
It was serious.
But we will discuss it later. Remember when a fan low blow
Yep.
Yep.
I remember when WCW, where a fan beat the crap out of Raven. I remember that. I was like, dude. Okay, Mojo's keeping his composure. The following superstars are not keeping their composure. Natty's definitely
What
not.
the hell are you thinking? You trying to get us all killed? You can't just walk out with all those angry fans. This is New York for crying out loud.
She keep running her hair.
I'm trying
She's
to-
like she's leaning
Like she's
forward.
leaning to her hair.
and
Rusev even looks like confused. He's like,
I apologize.
part of the
that
show?
I was still new to being a heel in America. I was also driving in New York for the very first time.
Lana is true.
No,
No,
Natty's
Natty's
When we came out of
trying.
that parking garage, we pulled up right behind the same. angry
Xavier's
mob.
pissed.
I just want to see like other people's reaction of like what happened because
I
that's
gave
just
a beat to
freaking
my horn.
ridiculous.
I know Victoria's gonna probably say something about it.
You know, there's
John
simply no way
Cena.
to hide a head as big and round and
It's
shiny
Bret
as
Hart.
I bet you every wrestler right now
Somebody
is sitting
shouted,
there wants to go
"It's
backstage
Bundy.
and beat them.
"Get him!"
I wouldn't call him a fan anymore because like
Yeah,
you just attacked
you just attacked the legend
You just attacked
like Bret Hart, and then you attack Natty. TJ got up real quick.
Before they tipped us over right there in the street. I said, they're not gonna do that. But then I realized that with all 458 plus pounds of Bundy squashed in the back.
Look at Bret's hair.
It wouldn't take that
It was
much.
so laid out.
It was
Look
laid
at
out.
that. I think Bret effed him up. Brett maybe
I feel like
still got
Brett
it.
did F him up, but I feel like Natty got into it. It's like get the fuck out.
Get out of here, quick.
I just wonder who got him.
Right.
Swerving through the
Who's
mob
the guy's
down the
name?
sidewalk
Let me get a
and
name.
losing
What if it was
contact.
Enzo?
And
I
fans
don't
climbing
think
our
that
windows
you-
and yelling at us.
His Anvil was
wasn't
here. He would have killed that fan.
Oh.
Anvil would have messed him up. He would have Anvil bombed him.
But I'm not gonna lie though, I don't think that they're gonna be the fan.
Make it under that.
I wouldn't call him a fan.
He's
I
banned.
don't think that they're gonna give his name up because
And then I
he would
realized
get
that
So much
destroyed.
attention. He'll get so much
destroyed.
attention.
Yes, he would.
He's
And
getting
ended up
banned
on
for
the
life.
exact same street.
God, look at Lana. Ooh, Lana.
Sorry, guys.
You have
That's
to be
the-
a
that's
messed
the
up person
person
to want to hurt a man old enough to be your grandpa.
Yes.
Basically.
We
That is
ended up
true.
behind that same
But
hole.
I feel like
Lana's
deep down,
face.
but I just feel like deep down that he just wanted to get attention from that whole thing.
That mob-
God.
Like, why would you want
Just got
attention
us
from
out of
that?
there.
Who wants to get fame from me? We'll get
Oh,
straight
you're
to
gonna
me.
get fame from it. A
For
fame
being an
ass
asshole.
whooping.
Yeah.
I can remember Bundy going, "Hart, you stupid duck."
Oh,
Dana-
hold
Dana's
on,
trying.
hold on. They beat that out.
Go,
But
go,
not
go.
for him.
Right.
The whole thing one more time with Bundy cursing at me and all of us laughing our heads off.
Oh my God.
If I was there and I was a wrestler, I don't care. I would beat the living
Thank you, King Kong Bundy.
ass out of that person. Yep.
Yeah, and oh yeah, we did lost King Kong Bundy too. I forgot about that. I know King Kong's in the Hall of Fame. I know he's in there.
Now to also thank Jimmy Hart, the mouth of the South.
Yes. God.
Jimmy, you're so great. and so
Okay,
fun.
Lana is back to a smiling
We always
Lana.
loved you. You were a big part of our success. You wrote our entrance music, and you belong up here with us. right now.
Now, where is Jimmy? Bring him back out.
Look.
Oh my God, Xavier is so mad.
I wish Owen Hart was in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
He will be.
Owen will be there. Rusev now just realized what just happened. Look at Big E. Big E.
Between the mirrors of my
I'm not even trying
That's
to.
like makes me so mad.
I'm not trying to take away from the Hart Foundation.
Like I know how to fight, but I'm not a professional wrestler. So like if I was up there, no, I know that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not a professional wrestler. But if someone did that to my like brother-in-law, whatever, my uncle-in-law, whatever, and I'm just like, but he's like older than us, for real. So if he did that to my family, it's I do not care.
Oh yeah, Zach
I'm fucking
Ryder.
your shit up.
Right. And even Zach Ryder, he got married. He's getting married this week. No, actually, he engaged to his girl this week. She's a wrestler. Look at Lana.
We only had the honor of working with him one time, but I want to thank him for that.
God.
The Nasty Boys at WrestleMania 7.
Yes, the Nasty Boys. Look at Bailey. Oh, look at Bailey. Sasha's pissed, and Bailey's makeup ran.
We're talking about some truly fantastic. Jim and I always work.
These wrestlers are trying to keep their composure, and it's not working.
It's not working. I know Vince is like.
I feel like when they go to like commercial break, they're like, "Oh, let me go backstage. Let me see what the game is."
Oh my God. I think Triple H been agreed to fan backstage, and Chelsea Green and Zack Ryder got engaged.
Yeah.
Yes. Congrats to Chelsea Green. I almost fell because that Devon's there. Where's Bubba? Oh yeah, Bubba's in Ring of Honor. I forgot. Bubba's in Ring of Honor.
A one-of-a-kind character. And the best thing that ever happened to Jim was not so much the phone call that he made to my father,
Oh my
Stuart,
God, I'm like
about
so
heading all the way
heated.
up to Calgary, Canada, and begin his career as a professional wrestler.
Bully Ray is in the G Car one tonight. Yeah, he is. He's in their Madison Square Garden.
Between him and my sister Ellie.
Lana's like,
Lana is keeping it
If anyone
in.
deserves a medal for being a
I
She
know
wants to
some
go up
of
there.
y'all are watching this right now, like at your own screen or whatever, but if not, you're not. It's crazy as hell.
God.
And Natalia or Natty, I know you couldn't have made Jim more proud. All of us in the Hart Foundation, in the Hart family, we stand in awe of all your hard work.
Look at Baron Corbin took his hat off.
Jim Neidhart was a true friend.
What
I
you
love him
said?
more than a brother.
He had his hat off. He's bald headed, so he took his hat off. He even went in the ring. You can tell the following people are in the ring. Baron Corbin is one of them.
Professional wrestling.
I feel like at the ceremony, all the wrestlers.
See, I said that. I just said that.
I believe that too. It's fair game.
I just said that, bro.
Remember ECW? Remember XPW invaded ECW? Those wrestlers got the crap kicked out of them.
A great man is he who doesn't ever lose his child heart.
My God.
To achieve great things, one must live as though.
Seth or Brock Lesnar?
Seth, by the way.
Seth.
I've lost too many dear friends these
Yeah.
past 2 years.
I was
One of
gonna
the
go
sad
there.
lessons I've learned is not everybody's going to grow old with you.
Yeah.
Wrestling
That's
is
true.
a profession where
Grow old
trust
with you.
and loyalty mean everything.
Yes.
Yes.
I never once ever had an argument or disagreement with
Brock is
him.
training for the UFC fight this summer, so
Tag team spends so
He
much
has-
time.
yeah, he has to lose.
He better
For
lose.
real.
He better lose.
Hotel rooms, eating together,
He's
hanging
been
out
champion for too
together.
long. He needs to
And
go.
it's easy to understand. that
I don't
most people end
know.
up bitter and
You know how WWE be. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
That's true.
No, not WWE. It's Vince.
Vince.
It's Vince.
It's Vince. If they let
He calls
Seth,
the shots, bro.
if they let Seth lose tomorrow, it kills his momentum.
I thought Ron was gonna have her serious face on. You know how she be.
I be looking at Ronda, so it's wrestling fake now, huh? Mother? That's what I would say. So wrestling fake now. This is. I think that's one of Brett's.
Someday, but far enough away, I hope to have a joyous meeting with so many friends and loved ones gone before. And when I make that crossover,
I want Brock
I
Lesnar
pray
to
God
take
will lead
the
me straight to the
UFC.
end.
No, asshole, no. No, I didn't mean to call you asshole. Sorry, but I'm just saying no. Wait, okay.
The guy in a red leotard flat top and a goatee and a pitchfork.
I think that Natty and Beth will win now since that attack.
Oh, that gotta happen now. It might. That might ruin my predictions. Look at Xavier Woods.
Hart Foundation.
If this was me, I'm like, look, guys, I know y'all pissed. I know y'all want to beat the
But
crap
y'all
out of
gotta
guys.
calm down because
Y'all gotta calm down. Fans gotta calm down.
Man should die young as late in life as possible.
I'm not gonna cry.
Remember, most of the
It's
fun
like it breaks
stuff-
my heart.
I'm sorry, most
And
of the
I feel
fun
so bad
stuff
for
happened.
Natty.
I feel bad for Natty. I feel bad for
The key to
Brett.
motivation
I feel
is
bad for
Like,
both of them
it's
now.
That was
Super
the
bad.
last text message
That's
she got
the
from that. And he just passed away.
He who makes a beast of himself gets rid of the pain of being a man.
God, Natty.
She thinking she
Recklessness and determination make life
How
come
about
alive.
this TJ? She had
You never know what worse
all
luck or
black
bad luck has
everything.
saved you from. And never spend the second half of your life getting over the
Shame
first half.
him. Shame.
And lastly,
Where's Tyson Kidd?
He was there. He was the first person there.
Yeah, he was the first person there. We're gonna explain everything after
When Brett
Brett's
was done with his
all
speech.
of our teams and all the great wrestlers we worked with.
some of the fans.
Yeah, they had, I would have
Some of the
to
fans look pissed.
I would have to cut away from every single wrestler. Because if not,
I would trust them in the mouth of hell. I would trust all of you to breathe to me and to pump my blood with your hearts. And now that we're officially in the WWE Hall of Fame,
Brett's a two-time Hall of Fame. Gotta be.
I can say
They want Brock Lesnar to take the title to UFC to fight Daniel.
No, don't
Daniel
say that.
come-
Don't say that. Shut up.
There will be. That's right.
Mama, right?
Oh, yes.
Xavier, look at his face.
Xavier's face is so pissed. No way Jose is pissed. Rest in peace.
Yes, thank you.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we got a lot to talk about. We have a lot to
hold
talk.
on. I have respect for
Baron
Baron
Corbin,
Corbin.
now
As
this-
soon as he looks like he would beat the crap out of that man.
Yes.
First off, hold on.
Camera.
Yeah. First off, hold on, y'all. We're not gonna call that a fan because he just attacked a fucking legend.
Then Bret Hart and also
A
attacked
legend.
Natty.
Yes.
Put his
attacked
hands
Natty.
on Bret and Natty.
Second off,
What happened to Bret Hart?
he got attacked by an asshole, basically, while he was giving his speech. And multiple wrestlers, including Ronda,
Baron
Tyson.
Corbin, Tyson,
Edge
TJ,
came up there,
Edge,
Beth
Beth
Phoenix came up there,
Phoenix.
and everyone.
the entire New Day.
Yeah, the entire New Day came up there. It was very heavy.
It was heavy.
It was like they literally had to cut the cameras to the
To the
fans
fans.
because it was bad. It was so bad. Like everyone was chanting "fuck him up,"
Asshole,
all that.
everything,
Like it was
insanities.
so bad, and it's just oh my god, I can't even explain. Like it made me like why would you do that?
Why
to
would
a
you attack
legend?
Brett? Why would you
Brett.
go after Brett? Why would you go after his niece?
That's
It's bad enough. Look, I don't even know if you could use the word fan at this point.
like I said, like he's not a fan if you just attack a
You
freaking
just
legend
attacked
like
a
that.
legend.
Any wrestler, if you're attacking any wrestler like that,
And
That
Stone
means
Cold
you basically have
Steve
the
Austin
balls
said
to
Stone Cold
even-
Steve Austin said it best.
You must have done it.
Even Renee Young and
No,
Corey
look
Graves were.
No. Remember earlier, Biggie was playing around. He's not playing around.
Yeah,
Look at him.
Biggie's not even playing around anymore. Well, now he is.
Yeah,
a
a
little bit
little
in the
bit.
camera. Seth Rollins and Becky are mad. Beth Phoenix makeup is running because she was crying and she was mad. Sasha is going crazy. Everybody, every wrestler that we named is so pissed. They're pissed.
Guys, it was horrible.
It's real horrible.
Like
Yes.
Generation X.
My favorite one is when they do this. When I don't know if it's Billy.
He did that to Barry because wanted attention. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, wanted
that's what we
attention.
basically said.
Wanted attention, and
And it's funny
sad.
because Brett made a joke out of it
Twice.
twice.
This was so hilarious. My favorite was this. Oh God, when they spray painted the freaking headboard.
No, I remember that. We got two.
No, my favorite
for
one.
you.
2 words for you.
So good.
No, when they pulled the axle out of McMahon's limousine.
Any decisions I make
Like, oh, this isn't working.
No, you just spit.
Yeah, he's like, this isn't working. That's okay. Now you can go. One of my favorite DX was when Badass Billy Gunn went King of the Ring. Yes. Yeah, this is it. To the fan who hit Bret Hart, I got 2 words for you.
Right.
Suck it. Sergeant Slaughter. 2004.
I get another question for you. The pump, are we keeping it for WrestleMania?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Just didn't know.
Look, Big E's like,
Big E was playing all through the camera. Now he's not.
You look great.
What's wrong with it?
Listen,
don't
maybe
look at the camera.
you can talk to our next inductee. Can help you out.
Who's that? Brewer's Beefcake.
Welcome. Come right in.
Oh my
Come right
God.
in. Sit down. Welcome to Brutus's Barbershop.
Animated, colorful, and a little unpredictable.
Okay, those big head strippers.
What was your favorite moment?
It was at one of
DX, my favorite moment.
Oh, you guys, comment down below what's your favorite moment from D Generation X.
The fan is going to be faced so much jail time, right?
Oh, you already know.
He's gonna be banned from every WWE event.
I'll be so pissed if someone come out here like that. Like, well, we have to fight.
That my favorite DX moment. There's so many of them.
It is so many of them. The fan's gonna be no.
That's the same. It's just my thing. No, here's the one that I loved. It was this. When they made fun of the McMahons, but also here comes the McMahons and the Spirit Squad coming out, and then Vince was like, "What the hell is that?"
Mine was in the
WCW. Yes, that one was good.
That
No,
was real good.
my favorite was the opening promo. Was this
Okay.
with Billy Gunn? He's like, "At ease, men." I said, "At ease." That's better. Like, wow. We should do that. You, me, Chris. Oh my God. Can you just imagine? We just invade like our workstations and be like this. I said at ease, man. Have you seen the setup for? No, I have not seen the setup for tomorrow. It better be good.
Oh my
It gotta
God.
be good. I think the best WrestleMania set of all time to me, well, not of all time, but one of the best is the greatest roller coaster ride. When they had like a roller coaster theme mania.
Yeah.
That one was good.
What was your favorite with only Triple H and
Sean, Triple H and Sean.
Here to induct Brutus the Barber Beefcake into the WWE Hall of
There's
Fame.
another moment that was so hilarious.
Look, bro, look how empty
Oh,
that
there's
is.
so many empty seats. There's so many empty
That's
seats.
it. It's 20% chance right.
Oh yeah, it could rain 20%. It could rain at Mania tomorrow. That would suck. Hulk Hogan. As we all know, I'm not the biggest Hulk Hogan fan, but even I have to admit it's kind of nice to see Hulk Hogan again.
Yeah.
Dad said it'd be 20% right. But the greatest Hulk Hogan match. I think my favorite Hulk Hogan match is with him and The Rock. That was so great. Right.
I think one of my favorite.
Him versus McMahon at Mania 19 was one of my favorites. Because Vince had like that stare with the blood dripping down his face. And you hear Taz say,
My favorite one was when Daniel Bryan won the title against Batista and Randy Orton.
Oh, yeah, right. That was WrestleMania 30.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 30 is good, but it's not my favorite Mania because it was the home of the Mania where Taker lost the streak. So many wrestlers have left.
I bet you when he saw the script, I bet you everyone, like when some people saw the script, like,
Okay, guys. I have to do it just one time.
Oh,
Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
yes, his name would be Gene. I wish Mean Gene was still with us.
You know, guys, we all have a lot in common. Everybody in the
Yes.
WWE
Let
universe,
me tell you
Hulk
something,
Hogan, and
Gene.
my best friend, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, we're all wrestling fans. That's how we started out. Brutus and I, living in Tampa, Florida, would go down to the Armory every Tuesday night just to see Dusty Rhodes drop that elbow.
Yes. Rest in peace, Dusty. Some guy into Wayne. What do you mean, Cody?
I was playing music back in the day. I decided to become a professional wrestler. I went down, saw Hiro Matsuda.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad for the Hart family right now.
Broke my leg the first day.
I know.
Like the following Hart men.
I feel like they're talking to Brett and
Natty
him right now and saying, "Do you want to press
I was Matsuda's
knowing Brett, he probably won't, but he'll probably talk to him.
But like, dude, like
7 months later, I quit.
Oh, Natty would press
I
charges.
went over to Cocoa Beach. I started managing a bar, and I opened up a gym.
Look at Lana.
I
left.
just watched the video.
Lana just left. Lana left. Some superstars.
They gotta calm down.
They gotta calm. Vince is probably.
I just watched the video of Bret Hart getting attacked and it was crazy. And some Twitter.
Already. It's on Twitter. It's trending.
Yeah.
It's trending.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Look, hold on. Go back to it. I hate that. Can't you just do the comment thing?
Oh, it's
He came over. We kept the bar rolling. We had the gym going. And then about a
man.
year later,
I
President
didn't turn
Carter
it off. I don't
shut
even
the
turn
space
it off.
shuttle down.
Oh, okay. No.
Cape Canaveral and Cocoa
So
Beach
some guy got in
goes
the
down.
ring. What?
Some guy got
Like
in
the
the
ring.
We had to close the
iterate butthole.
Oh,
So I
okay.
told Brutus, you can either go back home or come with me on the road.
Yeah,
I'm
so
going
you
back
guys
to
see
be a
what we
wrestler
talking
again.
about. There's a 3-minute video on Twitter. I just hate it. Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
just
ain't
hate
it?
it. Right. Somebody tag me in that. Tag Mount Gully on
Wait,
that.
okay, question. Is there like a full video of him attacking him?
You know
when we
fans
seen
are
it,
taking it.
no, yeah, because like when we seen it, the camera cut off to the fans immediately. So was the video of the fan attacking him like all the way, or what was it?
Who was that guy? That's what I'm trying to say. We don't. It was.
We don't know. It's just a random
It was
person.
a random fan
No.
or a random a-hole. A random a-hole.
Not a fan.
So Bruce and I left Cocoa Beach,
A-hole.
went straight to Panama
I
City.
was like, no,
And
he's not a fan.
every single day after
You're good.
we would take
We were supposed to have tissue and cry on this, but
I
instead
know.
we're angry. I'm angry. And
David Schultz.
He needs
need a random virtual cheese. Yes.
We stayed on the road.
To give him that.
Stone Cold Steve Austin said it best. Once you go through those ropes, you are fair game. That's why I said to myself, nope, let me stay here. I don't care how much booze I drink. I don't care how much I drink or do whatever. I'm not. And the following wrestlers have left. Lana has
It was a
left.
video of him getting pushed out of the ring and carried out, and him attacking as well.
Oh my God.
Yo, tag him in that. Tag him
Please
in
tag me in
because
that.
I really do want to see that video because they just cut it all the way off, and I get why they cut it all the way off like that because that's just crazy.
It was rude. It was disrespectful. It hurts. I wouldn't say. Well, it did hurt. It hurt the Hart Foundation's induction.
Yes,
It really did.
Kofi
or
or
Daniel
Daniel
Bryan.
Bryan.
Kofi.
Straight up,
Pretty
Kofi.
good tag
Kofi.
team time,
Come
but
on.
we really weren't because we didn't have any tag matches. But I got
Hold
a
up,
couple
I'm gonna
tag
tag you.
matches with Brutus.
Thank
Tag
you.
him. Please, thank you, Desi.
Hart
Thank
Foundation,
you.
Like the Road Warriors. We didn't have
But,
our act
I
together.
can't
All I
believe
knew
that though.
was when I was standing
That's a
on that
wrestling
ring,
fan.
It
That
hurts my
hurts.
heart that they would
he was
tackle
really
legend.
over. I mean,
Because
the place
Brett
started rolling.
and Natty are up
And
there
by the
to
time the
to
place was
induct not
rolling,
only just
when he
Brett,
gave me that
but
hot
also
tag, it made the
the
comeback
Jimmy
really
Anvil Neidhart, Natty's
As the
father.
years went along,
Brett's
Basically, all the hearts you
brother.
think about it.
It should have been all.
All the
Oh,
hearts.
if it was all of them. Like
Oh, Lord.
when you're thinking Brian Pillman, British Bulldog, Owen Hart, can you imagine?
So year after year,
Everyone will be so.
It kind of like made me sad that
You know, I
Bryson
can go
said he's
over
only
and over all the
and
matches
he
that he
is.
did.
But
He
it's like,
is.
dang, dude, don't say it like that.
I don't want you to leave.
Not so
we don't,
soon,
we don't want
Brett.
you to leave now, Brett. We don't. We actually don't. We want you to live
Like all you
forever.
guys, you got wrestling in your blood.
As soon as you tag Malcolm in the
Brutus
video,
went through some really tough times.
we love you, Hulk, but we got to see the video.
We will see
We
the
gotta
video.
see it. We gotta see it because I'm just like, but I feel like if I see it, I'm gonna be more. But I don't care. I really do want to see it because I'm just like, who
He
is this
came
dude?
back.
Like, why
And
would
he made
you do
Brutus
that?
Beefcake
That's just
larger than
disrespectful.
life.
And we got Hulk
And you just
Hogan.
ruined a good night.
Good night. Natty couldn't hold her composure.
How hard would you lose your mind if CM Punk came back? Oh my
I
God.
would lose my
Y'all,
mind.
I would just walk up and walk out the room.
I would get my CM Punk
Oh,
t-shirt.
God.
I got one question for you.
Guys, I don't
What
even
you
know.
gonna do when Brutus Barber Beefcake?
I would just be in shock and not speak for like
for you?
all day.
Please welcome
Actually, the rest of the time.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake to the 2019
Yes, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Y'all need to cheer for him.
There go Kane. Kane needs to wear his mask.
Kane looks so weird. Look at him.
Look at Brutus.
It's so old.
Oh my God, he still looks the same.
It's bigger. Someone talking about I just can't believe out of like all the women that I just can't believe Ron just walked out.
Right, all of them just walked
so
out.
look, Braun.
Oh, Braun's
I'm
there.
surprised he's still there.
Braun is still there. I'm shocked that
See all those seats empty?
yeah, all them seats are empty. They're so mad. I think they're beating the crap out of that fan. Let me see if they tagged me. Okay, I got followed.
But my favorite, but one of my favorite DX moments was when they were about to quote unquote break. Becky's not even there.
Becky's not even there. Becky's not even there. Oh, she's mad.
I didn't see Becky. I didn't see Sasha.
Sasha left.
They're gone.
Bailey left. That's their girl.
Very exciting to be back.
Honky Tonk Man. Okay, I'll look at that. I'll look at that. Yeah, guys, go to @MalGully on Twitter and please give me that. As a matter of fact, I'll look it up here. Shoot, I'm on Twitter now.
Oh my God, guys,
that was ridiculous.
My heart
here
just like
tonight. I'd have thought that's pretty crazy.
Lord have mercy.
But I am standing here.
When that piece of trash identity comes, do not spread his name. That's Ricardo Rodriguez. He just tweeted it out.
Yeah, guys, don't do it.
Oh my God! You know there's gonna be people.
I know people gonna be doing it, but just don't do it because you guys just gonna get him more clout for real. Like that's the guy that attacked Brett and Manny. Blah blah blah. Y'all just gonna get him more clout. Don't even pay attention to him.
Oh, look at Nia. Whoa!
Incredible award.
Wow.
And I am honored to be
Nia.
Nia.
See, she is working her thickness. That's what I love.
Retweet.
That's why she's one of my idols because she's working her thickness. No matter how big she is, she loves
my work.
I retweeted that because I had to faint.
41 years in the ring.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was it. I was like, oh my God.
Okay. No. Johnny Gargano. No, it's coming. It's coming.
The guy.
Let me look. It has to be trending.
Heckling all the wrestlers.
What's happening? No, it hasn't trended yet. But wrestling. Wrestling. No.
Oh, come on now.
It'll trend. And now the thing freezes.
I bet it's gonna trend in a few minutes. The Usos still there.
Yeah, the Usos are still there.
Some people are missing right there.
Yeah, God.
But y'all, Becky's gone. Sasha's gone.
Becky's gone. Sasha's gone.
Lana's gone. I think Edge and
Christian and Beth are gone.
Not like gone, but they're like backstage. I think trying to calm down and do all that because that's just freaking crazy, yo. I think Tyson is also gone as well.
Tyson O'Neil.
Yeah, he trying.
Tyson Kidd is gone for his wife.
Comfort his wife
and uncle.
I'm just surprised the New Day is not even gone.
Because
I feel like Big E
was ready.
And Xavier.
Big E was ready. Big E's
we
ready.
Just had to wait.
Yeah, we just gotta wait for
a moment because it's just.
Somebody tag me.
Their initial idea.
Is that Amani?
They wanted
Amani, if you tag me and what you think you tag me. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
We got it on Facebook.
We love you.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait. Rewind it.
Oh my God. Oh, they talked about Barry Corbin.
And said, you know what about?
Oh my God.
Popeye and Brutus, you know.
Wow.
And then that's what we.
Okay, so y'all know the New Day came right up there. They tackled him down. But Natty was the first one.
Look at Drake Maverick. Drake Maverick's in there.
Kids in there.
Drew McIntyre's there. Kane's in there. R-Truth is in there.
Went back to New York.
Dude, I beat the crap out of that dude.
He punching. Look at him.
They beat the crap
out of him.
And this not make money was all I heard.
Oh, hi.
Beat the crap out of him.
And that was it. Bruce took off.
kidding me?
They're dragging his head down and
They're dragging his
everything.
head down.
Look.
Oh my God.
I was around here somewhere.
It's ridiculous.
How long have you been
And honestly, did I like it?
How long have you been watching?
I didn't know what the barber was going to do in the wrestling ring.
Some fan.
You know, I'm going to go back to the dressing room and I'm
They
back
tackle basically an older
I'm
wrestler.
going, what
An
kind
older
of why they want to change my
legend.
gimmick?
Your legend.
He tackled a legend.
And so they
Red
cut the
hot.
cameras and everything.
Yeah, we just saw the whole video.
Again.
Oh my God. Malcolm, tell me.
Shows up.
I will.
Calm down, Bruce, calm down.
Like
We can say this.
they cut the cameras
What
because,
about
like, a fan went
if
up
you
on
put the
stage
guy in a
and, like,
sleeper
tackled
hold
the-
and put him to sleep?
Bret the Hitman
And
Hart.
then after
Bret
every
Hart.
match,
Oh my God. And Natty too. And his niece Natty.
Yeah, so,
and I
yeah.
thought to myself, wow, that's
I'll put
something
my
I
hand on
hadn't
my face.
considered.
On the
That
camera because I'm
might,
just
that might just work. And then I rocked it. Pat Patterson, wherever you are, brother, thank you, man.
No, Bret Hart's not dead. If they're talking about Owen Hart, he's gone.
You made my life.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Owen Hart's gone.
Yeah, but
Jim,
Bret-
Jim
Bret
Hart
Hart-
Anvil's gone.
Thank you for
Yeah,
rescuing
a
me.
fan
Because I need a
attacked Bret
rescuing
Hart.
bad. I will love you to the end of time.
okay, so
Yeah.
she knows Natty from, what's it called?
Total Divas.
Total Divas, right?
That's my family.
That's her,
your side.
Uncle.
Uncle.
The
That's her
ones
uncle.
that
They
are
attacked her
watching.
uncle.
You know, a special hello to
These
my
fans.
grandson.
I've lost so much respect
just-
for wrestling
but
fans
that guy,
almost every single
He had
day.
dressed though. He a white guy that had
I'd
days.
also like my daughter.
That's how you know he
to know that I
crazy.
love her very, very much.
Why would you do that? Natty went immediately.
Red Valentine.
She should have kicked him. She should have took her heels off and hit him with.
Oh no, she would have punched him.
Brother.
Forget about that. She
Sure.
would have punched the dude.
Thank you for helping me get my
That's
book out
instinct.
there. Want to thank some of the boys who helped contribute. DDP,
So
Nancy,
I'm like so mad. Like I've lost so much respect.
a lot of people.
I sent it to you on Twitter. Thank you, Desi King.
Favorite match. Holy cow! After 10,000
Oh my
matches.
God, hold on. Let me see how many likes we got now. Because
But thinking about it,
We're up to 15 likes.
89 maybe.
Keep liking, guys.
God, thank you guys for liking
Against the
and
Macho Man and
commenting and subscribing.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. I'm just so angry
I
right
know
now.
those
I don't have to get some water.
way
because
before that. Like
I got to.
in
God.
Oakland Coliseum, wrestling the Hulkster.
Oh,
I
okay.
think there was 25 or 30 Hell's Angels Hulkamaniacs wearing their yellow shirt under their leather vests that said Hell's Angels on it. They were outside the ring, surround the ring. They wanted to chuck me up and feed me to the fishes.
Okay, thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. Love you
It
too.
was a tough night. I remember the match where I became the barber with Adrian and Piper having a hair match.
Yeah, that's cool.
Came down, give Roddy a little hand there, and handed him the suit, the shears. He looked at me and says, "Bruce, you do the honors."
I just want to give a shout out to my mom right now. She's watching me and making fun of me. Love you.
Adrian's nasty, greasy, slimy, hair's all sweaty.
Oh my God.
Full battery powered clippers and
This
nothing.
video of anger and shame
I
is brought
just
to you
seen
by
what I
Power.
did. I did not mean to like make you snatch out of your hand. I did not snatch out of his hand.
Finally, the scissors showed up, started cutting, and then finally got the stuff working. But it was
I went till we
amazing.
get home.
Woo!
Amazing. The
Oh my God.
sound of the crowd in that building
Hey, look how much I drunk.
made everything
It's
vibrant.
here now.
I mean, it was
I still a bit
100,000 people.
Like, look at mine. They're like,
Never forget it.
God.
I never had kiwi.
WrestleMania
It's good.
6 in the Sky Dome. With Mr. Perfect and the genius in his corner.
Mr. Perfect.
Unbelievable fun.
I love Mr.
Kurt
Perfect.
Hennig,
Randy,
he's a super athlete.
he
and
was.
Every time we got in the ring, it was
Nah, Roddy Piper was the guy.
That night I broke his perfect streak.
I would love to see Hot Rod
Turned
versus
my
The Rock.
attentions.
Who would win? Who would win in a promo between The Rock
Next
and
thing you
Piper?
know, the genius was shagging ass out of the place, running. It was time for the haircut. So I had to chase him down, grab him, pull him back to the ring, roll him inside, start cutting his hair. He's kicking and fighting. And I'm like, trying to figure out what's going on.
Dude, oh my God.
I was very thirsty because that's what happens when I'm mad. I have to drink.
Idea he was supposed to get a haircut.
Now, my favorite Ultimate Warrior promo is this.
Yeah, he was a little upset.
The daughters of the jungle, and they're a bed of nails with the Grim Reaper on my side and Law and Order on the other. What are you gonna do?
And he was ready to
I love Ultimate Warrior. He always got some good promos. He would get you hyped.
He understood, you know.
Like you have to look it up. It's on YouTube. It's with the Ultimate Warrior, the Big Boss Man, and the Undertaker and Paul Bearer. Because Taker's
I've seen like a preview of it, but I've never seen the whole thing.
Electrifying.
It was so hilarious because freaking Ultimate Warrior was in it. Because Taker was just like, you know, him, and then it was just Big Boss Man felt so out of place.
He's like,
because you have a freak of nature like the Ultimate Warrior, and you have a really freak of nature, the Undertaker, and Paul Bearer right there. With law and justice on one side and the Grim Reaper right behind. What are you gonna do?
Well, with all the things out of the way now, I think it's time to announce to the world that I recently renewed my barber's license.
Yes.
So I want to give a special shout out to Shawn Michaels.
He cut Shawn Michaels' hair.
But not for putting Marty Jannetty through the barbershop window.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, which he still owes $350 for.
Oh. No, where is Shawn?
To let me tune up my barbering skills.
Probably with Triple H.
Yeah, he's probably.
Oh, I know.
Did you forget?
I forgot because I was so.
Do the face palm emoji in the comments right now. I was like, bro.
Or you can say, no.
Yeah.
No.
That was a brain fart, guys. A big brain fart. I'm mad you said, where's Shawn Michaels? He's backstage. Gotta be backstage.
How much you want to bet one of them's going to wear a green suit?
But who do you think's going to be wearing a green suit?
I say X-Pac.
Yeah.
Road Dogg will probably wear it. They're all still pissed. I gotta give credit to Shane McMahon though. Shane is still out there.
He's coming down though. You can see him dancing.
I gotta give credit to Shane for staying up there because Vince is probably talking to him. Vince, Hunter, and Stephanie are probably talking to all of them.
Like, you guys need to calm down. It's the Hall of Fame right now. WrestleMania is tomorrow. You guys gotta calm it down. Keep it cool.
I didn't even see Finn Balor.
You're in the ring. You're always one match away from the next big. You have an opportunity to make history.
So I feel like the person, of course, the only person who's like mostly pissed about is Natty.
Natty's pissed. Natty.
But I think the second person
gotta be Brett.
Brett.
Third person gotta be Vince.
Third person's gotta be
TJ.
Fourth person's Vince. Fifth person's Triple H. Sixth person's Stephanie. And I feel like
seventh person was Lana because Lana had that face. Eighth gotta be Sasha because Sasha did.
No,
you're the only one here with the long hair, so do like that one thing when they always get mad and be like, this is how Sasha was. She was like, turn her head and do like texting because she was mad. And Bailey was crying. Bailey makeup was running.
Where's my Roman? Where's Roman?
I think Roman's probably inducted someone. Roman got to induct somebody.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a shout out to Powerade right now, even though we're not sponsored.
Just keep going.
Because this kiwi pineapple is bomb.
Because look at mine.
It's bomb. Like
I
haven't drunk that much, but it's bomb, y'all. Like for real.
I love Powerade. I'm starting to drink more Powerade. I'm trying to get more healthier, drink more Powerade, more Gatorades.
But you gotta remember, this is not quote unquote healthy. The 01 is it gives you energy.
Look at Alexa Bliss.
Beautiful.
Alexa Bliss. Please. Look at Jimmy and Jay. Look at Jay. Look at Naomi. Naomi. They have the same face. They were like, they're still pissed.
See you tomorrow, but tonight.
Did you see Recipe?
Really good.
Lean to the camera.
Tomorrow, tonight, Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Cool. All right, great. Sorry, next.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all need to stop making jokes. You're stuck in the spirit.
For the past 30 years, she's been putting smiles on the faces of children around
Dana
the
Hart,
world
Dana
through the
Warrior.
TakeOver Foundation.
Is it
It's
Dana
truly
Warrior?
touching the lives of everybody here
I
at
don't
the
know who it is.
WWE
It's-
family. Let's take a look.
Is it Dana?
Strength, courage, and an
Is it his
indomitable
wife?
spirit.
I don't know who it is.
The Warrior Award
Yes,
exists to
that-
honor
Dude,
the
I always thought that was so weird that right here, he came out in the Hall of Fame, right? Then WrestleMania. Then he came out on Monday Night Raw. And then he said that big, beautiful speech the next day. Gone. I'm like, and part of me kept seeing, no way.
That's what happens sometimes, man. Like, if you.
Yeah, it's her that's getting the award.
Beginning her storied career over 3 decades ago, Sue has been the driving force
Sean.
behind
Oh,
WWE's
young Sean.
philanthropic efforts.
It's so weird, like,
Dedication
seeing
and
Sean
commitment.
older. Of course, everybody gets older, but it's like,
dreams of
dang,
children can be felt far and wide.
I remember when Shawn just like, when Triple H showed that picture of Shawn Michaels in that shower and whatnot. He like,
That was funny.
He's like, I was young. I was young.
Asking for time, and it is never for herself.
Okay, I have a question for all y'all. How do y'all feel about John Cena?
Today, WWE has granted the wishes of more than 6,000 children.
My question is he's gonna even be there tomorrow. This will be the first Mania, I think, with no John Cena. That's kind of a shocker. No Cena and no Taker. Just think about that. It's so weird with no Taker. It's so weird with no Cena.
Can actually say, well, you know, gosh.
But we can get Triple H and Batista though.
Yeah.
I want to see Sting versus Taker.
Sing the praises of this selfless.
I don't care how old they are. I just want to see them fight in the ring. If they did like this,
Granted wishes.
I would still
WWE is
mark
excited
out.
to present. That's me right there. There you go. The 2019 Warrior Award to Sue Aitchison.
Thank you, Sue.
And now here to
He look mad, though.
Yeah, Braun's holding it.
Please welcome Dana Warrior.
Dana Warrior.
Yes. Yes.
Oh wow. Oh, she's holding it. Because that is a long dress.
Girl, you're doing too much. Just walk to the ring.
Yeah, they got Dana War. His wife is part of creative team, which is also kind of. I don't know how to make it. Yeah, Becky's back.
Why did you go all the way around the ring like that?
Becky's back. Yeah, she came back.
Mm-hmm.
I think most of them came back.
I want to see Lana's back.
Yeah, Lana got to be back.
No.
Nope, she's still back there.
Aww. Y'all see the little action figure?
The Warrior Award was created in memory and furtherance of the indomitable spirit
No, there's a
exhibited
Hall of
by
Fame.
an ultimate character as well as an epic man. The Ultimate Warrior so inspired a generation with his colorful regalia and unbeatable intensity. Legions of warriors have raised little warriors, adhering to his spirit of perseverance and mantra of always believe. This year's recipient.
Oh, now I see what you were talking about. What action figure? Oh, that's so many. Sure, you couldn't even see.
This year's recipient is very close to the hearts of every one of us in the WWE family. I am particularly thrilled this honoree has been selected for her tireless work and heart of service. Warrior shone a light during his own Hall of Fame speech on the unsung heroes.
Now, my favorite, I got mad respect. I always loved Rockstar Spud for when he was the first, one of the people that was out there too. Said, let's not, the show must go on.
Their gusto and guts. This year's recipient, Ms. Sue Aitchison, has no shortage of either.
I think she's trying to play it like cool, but
She's a passionate, persistent pistol.
I think she's trying to sound cool, but I'm not liking it.
Tames the wildest of beasts. Everyone
I got nothing against Dana Warrior because all I know is that she's the wife of, well, the widow.
No, I'm not saying that she's
nonsense
like.
metal. This
I have nothing against her. I'm just saying, like,
firecracker inspires
she's trying to make it
everyone to
sound
encounter
very interesting with her voice, but
expand
it's
their
not really
own philanthropic heart and an
don't think so.
attempt to match.
And also, you got to give her a lot of credit because remember, the Ultimate Warrior had that. You know, he almost self-destructed.
Characters from every era of WWE. Truth be told, she
You have to
had
be a
to wrangle
powerful woman
many of
just
the
to,
legends.
If you're in a relationship or married or whatever, and you and your significant other is having like a emotional or self-destruct, and you are there with him every step of the way, still fighting for it, you are, that person is blessed, and you have to be the
Sue has been
MVP.
the little engine who could, unceasingly pairing WWE superstars
Okay, so we did,
with
who
rich
was the first one? It was Honky Tonk Man, then Torrie Wilson,
for this
then the Hearts, then Brutus Beefcake. Next is Sue. We only got next got to be Harlem Heat.
for this monumental moment.
Booker T
It is
and
of paramount
Stevie Ray.
importance to turn the ceremony
I'm
over
trying to
to
think.
Sue's
That's the award.
greatest
Yeah, that's the award. Yeah, the Warrior.
match tag team partner.
That'd
A
be crazy
man
to have his eyes
Warrior
on that. That'd be
recognized from another
That'd be weird.
and gave
I always still
respect
think. I
for
always
his
still think.
unparalleled devotion
And I,
to make a
part of
wish.
me kept on saying,
Warrior
did
expressed
he know
immense
that he was gonna
admiration
not?
for this consummate
Warrior.
professionals
Like, did he know? Like, did he know?
in
Or whatever?
and out of the ring.
What was his cause?
It is an
It was
honor
like he
to
just
introduce
flat
a
out just
literally
dropped.
ultimate
He flat out
warrior
just dropped after a
Mr.
plane ride or whatever. And then he got off the plane. He dropped. John Cena's there?
As soon as I heard
Oh,
John Cena,
wow.
that's why I just stared at the screen like, what?
What does he look like? Wait.
His hair, bro. Look at his hair.
Oh, just hear it.
John Cena, son.
There we go. They couldn't help it. Your time is up. My time is now.
No, that's the chant.
They're singing his theme song.
Like they're on theirs.
God, his hair's cut.
I told you. He got a girlfriend.
Oh my God.
He got a whole girlfriend.
You know, if I was in a program with John Cena, I'm like, you're not John Cena. You're corporate Cena. I would literally shave his head just to be like,
That's my Cena.
that haircut.
No, I mean the shaved Cena.
Oh, okay. I would say, this John Cena? Not.
What? What?
I think it said Mr. Angle. Or face your hair.
Fix your hair though? Wait, what?
Hey,
I believe I've wandered into the audience participation section of the program. Over the years, I have learned a tremendous amount from Sue Agency. Never underestimate the power of a wish. Always approach the chaos with a smile. And everything is so much cooler when you say it in a British accent.
Oh, wow.
But the most important thing I have learned from Sue over the years boils down to life in the WWE and life in general. It could be categorized into two simple approaches. The first and most common, how can this place help me? The second and less traveled, how can I help this place?
He said Cena sucks.
They can't help it.
It's so funny.
They can't help it.
Very fortunate
I'm not gonna
to
lie.
have an over.
But if it's the Hall of Fame,
it's the Hall of Fame.
I
Show
would
some
let it
respect.
go.
Cena sucks.
Cena sucks. Cena sucks. Cena. They can't help it.
It's so funny.
But it's disrespectful at the same time.
Very fortunate for the newfound energy in the building tonight. Thank you guys very much for showing up.
But
See, he
Cena
makes it
but
so
Cena can feed off crowds.
Yes, he is. He's been doing it for years.
Everybody can get on John Cena, like every smart YouTuber. Anybody can get on John Cena, but you have to admit he's really good on the ring. He's not in the ring. He's really good at promos. He can make a real good promo.
She is amazing. She is the
That-
reason why WWE.
And my other favorite promo is
He basically said that you gotta be better on
I
mic.
have a relationship with
Like I've been doing this for years. Like you need to come up with something better than that. I heard worse.
my favorite promos that him and Punk kept going at it.
Who?
Him and CM Punk when they have their
Lord have
promos.
mercy.
My
But
favorite one.
CM Punk was telling the truth, bro.
I love when Punk said this. You became what you hate. Like this. You're not the underdog anymore. You're the dynasty. You are the New York Yankees. I'm like, no. I love seeing that. When someone says the New York Yankees, it gets a response. And when he says it, everybody was booing. It's one of the most hated, almost loved, hated franchises in sports. Probably next to the Patriots. Congratulations, Sue. No, look at Drew McIntyre.
Someone should have watched with him. Kevin Nash.
Oh, Nash, yes. Look at the
Yes.
Rey Mysterio.
Right, yes.
Mysterio.
Such respect.
And he sat back down.
No, because she
Yeah,
said thank you, but I got it. Such respect.
That's all it takes. Cena did it too.
Yeah. Such respect. Y'all better not be bored.
I thought I heard boo. Look at King.
Oh, they're chanting Sue.
Oh, Sue.
I was gonna say,
I don't
hold
know
on.
if you know this, but while I was being inducted here tonight, I also had the job of organizing for all the other inductees to come in. We had some questions regarding hotels as to whether we could accommodate everybody. But as I look around the room tonight, the issue was resolved. All my family is here.
She's the only one that doesn't have a speech.
Thank you, Kathy.
That
Morel.
doesn't really have memorized.
When I was told I was about to receive this award and recovered from the shock, thank you to the McMahon family for believing in me and providing me with a job I love. The word that came to mind was inspiration, defined as a stimulus and a motivational force.
It's just crazy.
The word totally defines what I do. The energy and motivation I get from these special children allows
Just writing
me to
people
do
with
the
it.
best job I could ever
They
wish.
are. Remember that song from the Blue Dot? They are.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And it just makes me mad, like when they created
This began
the
with
award,
the first wishes I coordinated for health.
it was so dumb to me.
A young lad was
I think
And
WWE.
Kane just like he was so weak.
When they made Kane corporate Kane, I lost
I
my
was mad. I was mad.
This
I was
one
like,
made me
who
cry.
is this? Like you are
But
not
guess
Kane,
what? It was
Tomorrow I'm
tears of joy.
going to the store and buy more Powerade.
bro.
I got one more Powerade left.
No.
Several years later,
What?
I had the pleasure of
What?
arranging a meeting with Shel.
I think
who wanted
Look at you in the
to
camera, you're like,
WWE
no.
superstar.
no, mine.
Mine.
It reminds me of that. You remind me of that PlayStation 4 commercial that said, "We have come for your PlayStation 4. The next entertainment." No, it's mine. The human is too strong.
I'm not gonna lie. I love the people who lined up there,
to the children.
who were there. But I think my favorite thing for them.
Oh, crap!
That
was so dumb.
I tried to get the.
That was so dumb.
I tried to get
A few minutes. But when I told him I couldn't
Okay,
answer
John
that
Cena versus
question,
Samoa Joe because Ray is hurt.
and firmly
My
believed
daughter is daughter ever going to wrestle? John Cena looks like a
So
son.
many.
Because I don't know why. Our Seth, they're dating. They got to be dating. I'll be right back, Disney. Can't say right back. We're so sorry. We just did not see that.
Yeah.
You just read everything off the top and bottom.
Did you see who the guy was? Yeah, we saw who the guy was. But he just nobody.
And today we have Connors Cure, the Pittsburgh Children's Hospital. Where
Did you figure out who was the guy?
Has been raised.
We don't know who he truly is because, of course, they're not gonna come out with his name yet. But I doubt they are. But we'll see. I still can't believe that. Yeah, we cannot. I hope he will win now since he helped Bret Hart in that.
Yes.
I think so too.
Kofi better
I
win.
think so too. Because he was the first one that came into the ring.
Kofi,
As a
Taker, Big
wrestler,
E.
he came into the ring.
Baron Corbin took off his hat and jumped through the barrier.
It's just, I think Kofi will win now since he helped Bret Hart in that. And Rey Mysterio is hurt and he might be replaced with Cena.
I don't see that Joe would be okay, but I don't know.
John Cena zombie at WrestleMania.
I think that hairstyle is zombie-ish.
Okay.
Photographers who capture the wish of film crew and social media crew who
Is
created
his daughter
memories
ever going
of
to
the
wrestle?
meeting.
I don't know if Cena has a kid.
I
don't think Cena has any
He doesn't have any children. Nikki
wanted kids.
And
Cena
he was
did.
going to agree, especially when he was proposed to her and everything, but I think something happened between them and they broke it off. I want a one-on-one with that fan around at the grandest stage of them all of an I Quit match.
Right.
I don't care if you
I want
I
an
quit.
ascension
Everyone
match.
was still going.
I want to fans revenge match. Fans.
I want to know disqualification after everything.
Oh, the fans revenge. Everybody in the ring can get a weapon stick with a leather strap.
They were saying face call. And
They talked about the Shield.
Charlotte, Sasha.
Ooh, Charlotte, hold on, honey.
And for those superstars.
Look at Sasha. Okay, Sasha's back.
Yeah.
You can tell she's
still kind of upset, but she's
kind
not.
of upset.
She's still kind of. See, Lana's still not back.
Lana's still not back
Lana's
there
still
because
not
she
back.
loves Natty. Everyone back there has so much respect for Natty.
420
so many wonderful
400
times.
what?
That go that extra mile.
Holy crap!
To make sure that these special
You were at
children have a
423
wish they will never
No,
forget.
424.
And this is proud. This
No,
is one of my
423.
proudest things to
423.
say. WWE leads the
Wow.
pack in the number of wishes.
Actually, no, we're at 429.
Over the years.
Thank you, guys. Oh my God.
Can we get to 430?
Yeah, guys, let's get to 430. Let's go.
Dwayne The Rock
I'm talking-
Johnson
Good luck!
and John Cena have all been given.
Don't y'all do it. I thought going to start the chant again.
Have all been given the Chris Gracias Award for the greatest number of wishes.
Jake, I have a
granted by
feeling
an
you're going to start
individual.
buying Kiwi pineapple.
I might have said something with the next thing. John is currently at 619 wishes.
Yes. It starts at 5. You can't eat here. All you do is drink.
No one in any discipline has achieved this.
Unless you got candy
And I
or
have
something,
to tell
that's
you.
Can I
different.
have chips?
Justin
Yeah.
Bieber
Just not
did
food,
try
not
to
tacos,
claim he
Tacos or pizza like
not
that.
take out or nothing. Just
Yeah. Somebody said Justin
They're
Bieber.
I immediately picked up the phone and called
he is. John Cena's like, y'all can put me all y'all want. She still say my name.
This honor goes to WWE and John Cena.
These fair channels.
Yeah, because apparently Justin Bieber said no to the wish or whatever, I guess. And they had Cena
And
instead.
he took it.
And Cena took it. Yeah, Cena.
I might make TMZ when I remark, hey.
Girl.
She knows.
Finally, I will finish with the word inspiration, the motivating and moving force. This inspires me as I work on wishes each day. I'm happy to say many of the children do recover and go on to live happy and successful lives.
It makes me mad like Justin.
Oh, there was one time they were gonna have Justin Bieber a part of Wrestle.
One of my
And yeah, they're talking on ESPN.
ESPN's already on it.
Oh.
Over 15 years ago.
That's bad when ESPN is on you.
Okay, so when you buy some chips and candy,
He's now a grown man with
You
two
know,
small
I really
children of
want
his
this.
own and a family deputy grandma.
but I can deal with chips. I really do want to do a challenge.
Huh?
I really didn't want to do a challenge.
You didn't want to do it?
I did.
God.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
mean, you know
one
what
of my
I should have done?
You said the
I
cartwheel.
should have
former
bought
wish
the
child,
spiciest chocolate.
Jody Phillips. And I would ask that Jody stands up and be recognized by the board.
Wait, who, Jordy?
Who?
Okay. Oh, he's Jordy.
Oh, now y'all want to stand up.
Oh, he's
disrespectful.
No, he's the one that does the. Oh, he does the. Oh, okay. Sign language.
Wow.
Wow. I didn't know who he was. I thought he was somebody else's son.
Randy.
Look at Randy with his suit.
Does he just
I still see
deaf?
no
He's not deaf,
Lana.
is he?
I don't think he's deaf.
I think he knows sign language for you.
And doesn't he look nice? How blessed I am to have a job that allows me to put smiles on faces with a great team that make this so easy. Thank you again for this honor. I'm truly humbled. And I want anyone who has any doubt to know wishes do come true. Let's keep on wishing!
Sorry. I didn't
Big Show.
Big Show, y'all. Big Show's such a crybaby, but I love it. It shows that like he's not like that big mean dude on TV. He has a heart.
Yeah.
Especially one time he looked so upset when he just had anything to do with that show.
Oh.
He like was gonna ball into tears. And when he lost, and when they fired him, oh my god, I felt so bad for him. I was
And
like,
he got his job back.
Look, I wanted to hug him. I was like, oh, Big Show, don't cry. Like I just wanted to take the notes off the phone. It's huge.
I would always, my dream partner would always be the Big Show. I don't know, because I want Big Show like, Show, let me lift on your shoulders. So I just, what the heck is Malcolm doing? Jump off a bro.
Rhonda, come down, though.
That match is going, he's going to get booed out the water. Kurt Angle versus,
I feel like the biggest match for me is going to be the Kofi match.
the biggest match for me, the one I'm really
But of course, it's going to be Brock Lesnar.
It's Brock and Seth.
That's going to be the last match.
That's the match. That's the match I want to see. I mean,
y'all ready for WrestleMania?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, crap. Wow.
Oh,
they're booing them both.
No, mostly Brian, though.
Mostly Brie, too. Yeah! Oh, yeah, they do it for tomorrow.
They did for me.
Yeah, Busy Shane. Go, me. Boo! Yeah! Boo!
I thought they were going to do like, yay, boo, yay, boo. Bree's trying not to laugh. Bree's trying not to laugh. Look at him. I know he's a character though. I know he's a character, but it's so funny.
It is. Look at Shinsuke. Shinsuke like, what? You ain't worried about it? This is gonna be me.
I still
don't worry about that. You ain't worried about that.
But I still remember the biggest crowd reaction for the Hall of Fame was with Roman. Everyone was so loud.
Lee
Booing him
Jenkins,
so
we
loud.
lit. Lee Jenkins said we lit.
Yes.
Oh, like the Hardys? Yep, the Hardys are inducted. But there's his wife, Rebby. Rebby. I think Rebby is
the ex-porn star.
I think she is. She is. But she's with Matt. She has 2 babies with Matt.
Memorable induction speech.
King Maxwell. What happened to Lee Jenkins, dude?
Bro, hold on. ESPN already posted it. Go look it up, bro. Or go on Instagram or Twitter. It's on Facebook. It's everywhere right now.
Let's just say
an asshole.
Give you an official hello.
China.
Oh, they gave him a wedgie. Yeah, I remember that.
Y'all remember China was flat chest?
Until Triple H gave
her.
Is this it?
Pretty good.
Oh yes, yes. When he married Steph. That was hilarious.
I never thought anybody could actually have a bigger head than Vince.
Yes, this is it.
That was crazy.
This is it. This was so funny.
That was
Good chase.
They're so petty.
Oh.
They're so petty.
He did wrestle for WWE. I like this with Vince. He was like, ah, ah. Got 2 words for you. Look up.
No, look up.
Yeah, they were so petty. But Sean, like, calm down. They're just cheerleaders. Are they gonna show the one when they threw Coach to the wall and spray painted his butt with DX?
Oh Lord, that was funny.
And then Sean did the D backwards. Like, it's backwards. Like, really? It's backwards.
You feel that, Renee?
And I love the part when Triple H's like, see, I told you he was an ass.
A little bit.
But like it's heating up.
Harlem Heat.
Can you dig it?
Harlem Heat.
Without any further
Where's Stone Cold? I don't think Stone Cold's there.
WWE Hall of Fame,
Not this
Booker
year.
T, Stevie Ray.
Harlem Heat. Booker T.
From the founder brotherhood to the forefront of sports entertainment.
I'm so happy Booker turned his life around. 'Cause remember, he used to be. I remember he was a criminal at one time.
When they in your face, they in your face. That's how we like.
Jimmy looks so
And when
pissed.
we get in the ring, some
He looks so pissed.
Now, my favorite Harlem Heat part was this. Will always be this. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. That was so hilarious.
When I seen that, I was like,
They made tag team action very exciting.
on TV.
Well, shoot, to each his own. He called us one.
Yeah.
You were in trouble when you knew you had a tag team match against them.
Harlem Heat. And then when they had Sensational Sherry.
Oh,
Yeah, Sherry.
Now in the company of sensuous Sherry.
Yes, when they had Sherry.
Make sure you
She
get
passed
that
away,
right.
didn't she?
Yep.
You're gonna get it.
With Sister Sherry adding fuel to their fire. Harlem Heat.
Yeah, because Sherry used to be the manager for Michaels. Yeah.
I remember that.
That's it. Oh, they added it. You to go. Thank you. 9
Why
times.
would y'all edit it?
Because
Why would y'all do that? I know, I get it. PG.
and plus, well, Vince said it too.
Yeah, right.
Right. And in front of Booker, and Booker's like, tell me he did not just say that.
It is chemistry in tag team wrestling.
Yes, Harlem Heat. No, Harlem Heat versus the Dudley Boys.
Real life.
Harlem Heat versus the Hardys. Harlem Heat versus the Usos.
How about all four of them?
Yes.
All four groups. That would be crazy. Eddie
Rest
Guerrero.
in peace,
Oh,
Eddie.
Lord,
Yes.
yes.
Los Guerreros. No, Los Guerreros. No, either them or LWO. I mean, the entire LWO better be in the Hall of Fame next year. And I'm talking Ray, Eddie, Conan, Huvitude. They all better be in there.
Sometimes I get really excited to get way ahead of myself.
Can y'all shut up?
Let's do it.
Renee,
Without any
no,
further
no
ado,
shade,
please
boo.
welcome to the WWE Hall of Fame, Booker T, Stevie Ray, Harlem Heat.
Yeah, they got their own WCW theme too. Yes. Street.
And he is here. And we didn't get him sitting at the bus stop.
Then everybody singing, can you dig it, sucker? Look, can you dig that?
Sucker.
I love it. Everyone loves that theme.
Yep. Yep, and they always did this. You could
Yeah.
tell. Yes. You know, Charmel got to be there too.
Oh, you know.
You know what would be cool? Instead of if Charmel would have played Sensational Sherry and walked both of them into that.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that'd be a classic throwback. Booker's now a 2-time Hall of Famer.
You see him? He was like, whoa.
Yes, he says, "Oh, like a pot of neck bones."
I want to.
Man, tomorrow night, the Grand Station One and all quick match.
5.
5 time. Sucker.
Watching our boy.
going to the Hall of Fame, but I know she is.
Your mama.
I look back on this thing like this, guys. Tell y'all a little story. I grew up
You just think
wanting
that's
to be
all
my
he
brother.
is.
Ever since I can remember, since I was a little boy, my brother was always watching my back.
You can tell the brothers.
Always
Straight
had
up.
that security blanket.
Just he
My
got
brother,
dressed.
whatever he wanted to do, no matter what it was, I want to do. My brother,
And it's so funny that
You did that.
it's so funny that Booker was the one that was so
But my
over
brother
though,
was
and out the group.
Yeah.
and I wanted to be off in the cars. I knew nothing about
Tell you later, I
as a
gotta
kid,
go. I want your library.
when it used to rain.
All right,
All right,
Desi
Desi.
King.
Me and my brother used
Thank
to
you,
go
bro.
outside, right?
See you tomorrow.
And along the curb, the water would be going into the sewage, right? And we would want to play racing. So we would get a matchstick, and I would take the black part, and he would just take the regular part. We would get in the water and let him race all the way to the drain. I was always speed racer, and my brother was always somebody like AJ Foyt or Dale Earnhardt. so you know who won that race.
Ooh, shit.
But there again, guys, as long as I can remember, my brother had my back. We lost our parents.
Thank you. Are you talking about Booker or are you talking about me?
Right, because I'm just like,
If it's me, I'm honored.
right.
If it's Booker, I'm super honored.
I got caught slipping.
Yep. Yeah.
Wait, what?
He said Book got caught slipping. Yeah.
Oh,
Charmel.
there
Charmel and her
I got
boys.
caught slipping and got
She's
caught
so
up. And I
beautiful.
Charmel,
She looks the same.
Turn up.
Turn up.
But even
Charmel used to live in Gary, Indiana. That's
my
the
brother
thing.
still had my back.
She's
You know,
so
we still
beautiful.
would talk.
But what annoyed me when I was younger
And every time we would talk, it would be about wrestling.
I
It's
hated
like,
that gimmick so much.
You know,
I hated the King Booker.
I remember when Boogie
And,
Man got her.
home from prison.
Let's get the 25 lights.
Sucker. Yes, Lee.
I remember I had to get a job.
Not
And I asked my brother
both
to
of y'all.
help me get a job.
Thank you.
And my brother told me, I'm gonna help you get that job, but the only thing I ask of you is to do that job and do that job to the best of your ability.
I'm just mad that
No matter what
he
it's
got
sweeping
good
floors, washing
he grew
windows,
the he grew
whatever
the
it
for
is,
years,
you do it to
bro.
the best of your ability
I just
because
wanna
you
cut him.
represent me. And I said,
Yeah, his
Like, I
hairline
saw it over
is going back. It's over. Well, look at Coolio's. His hairline's all the way back. And he still got the
Oh yeah.
sticks. I'm like, Coolio. But I'm like, Medina, you gotta learn to give it up. Let it go.
God, I'm truly, I would not be here today if it wasn't for my brother. I would not be a professional wrestler if it wasn't for my brother, because I am truly living my brother's dream. This is something my brother wanted to do since day one. I remember when I came home from prison, we had weight belts made. I had them made. And on the back of them, it had Mr. Ebony 1 and Mr. Ebony 2.
That's
I
fine.
gave him Mr. 1 because I still want to be like my big brother. And to this day, I still want to be like my big brother. As far as this wrestling thing go, guys, I'm a
Imagine him
bad
having
start.
dreads
My
too.
brother
Oh my
tell you
God,
all
bro.
that stuff
I can't
because, like
imagine
I say,
Stevie Ray with
I've been living
braids.
my
No,
brother's dream,
no, dreads.
and I
Dreads,
But
I
just
can't.
just there would be just like twins.
Oh,
My God.
You know, a lot of people don't realize that, you know, the Harlem Heat story didn't start out as Harlem Heat. We had no inclinations of ever being a tag team. We got into professional wrestling because I wanted to go into professional wrestling. So my brother said, yeah, I'll do it too. So
That's how it
that's how it all
happens.
started.
That's how it happens
We
sometimes.
went to a school that was opened up by Mr. Ivan Putski, and I know you know Ivan Putski, WWE Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Famer. And we were trained by the great Scott Casey, another WWE superstar. Ivan also opened up a wrestling organization, and me and my brother thought we can do this, and we can be pretty good in a wrestling organization.
But after a couple of months, that wrestling organization closed down. And my brother looked at me with those big brown eyes and said, "Well, brother, it was over before it ever got started." So yeah, then we got a call from a guy by the name of Tugboat Taylor in Houston, Texas, who ran an organization, or actually wrestled in an organization, for a man by the name of Delbert Farmer. They called us up. We started to work for them. Back in those days, they had a lot of independent wrestling magazines. I got discovered actually in one of those independent wrestling magazines, and by an organization by the name of Global in Dallas, Texas, that was on ESPN at the time, asked me to come up for a tryout. I called my brother and said, "I think you want to go with me," like he always does. "Yeah, I'll go with you." We go up to Global to get a tryout for myself. We walk in the office of a guy by the name of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert.
Yes.
I think you guys might know him also.
Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, yes.
You know, we dressed pretty nice at the time, trying to impress Mr. Eddie Gilbert. We walk in his office. My brother walks behind me with a trench coat and a phone in a bag.
Oh, Lord.
And Eddie Gilbert looks up. I was always fly, y'all. I was always fly. with the trench coat, he looked like
He's showing off. He's like
version of John Shaft.
Oh, you look like John Shaft. Oh, yes.
Eddie Gilbert looks at my brother and goes, "Who is that?" I said, "Oh, that's my brother." I said, "Nobody ever told me you had a brother. Does he work?" I said, "Yeah, he works." "Well, how long has he been working?" "Well, he's been working the same. We started together." Then he sit down in his leather chair at his desk, put his hands on his chin, and goes, "You guys, I got an idea. You guys come back to Dallas next week. I'll talk to you." So another week go by, we drive 250 miles back. He sat down and said, "You know, I got an idea for a babyface tag team. Do you think you guys can do that for me?" And we said, "Yeah, we can do it. Have you ever tagged before?" We said, "Yeah." Even though we were lying, we had never tagged each other before.
I love it.
That's their
We
son.
became at that time,
Or their
Eddie
brothers,
Gilbert
other
got
brothers.
names. Actually, to come up with names, Booker T, I came up with Stevie from Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
And
Yeah, Booker T, Stevie Wonder.
we
Yes.
became the Ebony Experience.
Ebony
And the Ebony Experience went into that organization, and they gave us the worst tag team to work with for our tryout match. We come back the next week, Eddie Gilbert is fired. My brother looks at me again and goes, "Well, brother, it looks like it's over before it started." So he said, "I'm going to do exactly what Scott Casey always taught me to do. I'm going to go out here." He got together. "We are going to go out here and make these guys look better than they ever looked in their life." Because they was trying to get rid of both of us again. We go out, the people call us every epithet known to man. We didn't feel it. Went out there, did our thing. These two guys look better than they ever did in their life. My brother quarterbacking the whole match. I can hear him the whole time. Do this, do that, do this, do that. These guys didn't know what was going on. But at the time, they was looking better than they ever looked in their life. By that time, I get the hot tag. And just like the Rocky movie, everybody in there was rooting for. We weren't even ever experienced. They were just two guys. The people come out of the seat. We get the hot tag. We go over in the match. And the organization looks at us and go, "Well, we're not giving a job, but come back next week." 1 month later, the place was sold out for Booker T and Stevie Ray, the Ebony Experience. Hey, but after that, guys, it got even bigger. We headed up to Atlanta, Georgia, baby.
WCW.
And that's where the spark that lit the flame. And it all started with this lady right here.
Sherry. Sister Sherry. Yeah, Sister Sherry.
You know what? Now, I ain't got nothing against, this person saying they started the women's evolution and that one started the evolution.
It was Sherry that started.
Sherry Martell, you got to give her a prop.
Yep, Sherry. Put Sherry in there. Sherry was one of the originals. Sherry, that was May.
Right before we went to Georgia, a guy wanted to come down
and Sherry
and try out with, well, try us out, see how good we were. And that guy went by the name of Sid Vicious.
Oh, Psycho Sid.
Sid Vicious said, I want to come down and do a tag match with you guys, me and another wrestler. Sid Vicious comes down. We go into a tag match with him and his partner. Match goes great, crowd goes crazy. And I'm like, hey man, who is your partner? Well, he said he was a professional wrestler, but after we found out, this guy was Sid Vicious' best friend from childhood, that he gave him a pair of wrestling books, trunks, taught him 2 holes, and we still went out and had a good match with him. Made him look good. We go to WCW.
First tell you, long at player.
Now, our first tryout match.
He's there.
And the booker then was a guy by the name of Ole Anderson.
Oh, God, Ole.
We have a pretty good match. We get out the ring feeling good about ourselves. Wasn't 2 minutes later, Ole Anderson comes up and says, well, you guys can work, but I want to know if you can make money. So me and my brother said, yeah, we can make money. We did it in Global. 24 hours later, we were sitting in Ole Anderson's office. Ole Anderson walks around, sits down in his desk, looks at us in the face and said, last night was terrible. And I'm going to be honest with both of you. They told me to send your ass back to Texas.
I hate it.
My brother looked in and go, well, brother, it looked like it's over before it got started.
Oh, not like those bad
That's
names.
no way, Jose.
But at that time, Ole looked at us and he said, you know something? I see something in both of y'all. I'm not getting rid of you. I want you guys to change your gimmick, go back out there because I think y'all got something. And don't let me down. I just want to say this to Ole Anderson. We're here, Ole.
Amen.
I'll give Ole that. He had some crappy booking decisions, but
you know, working at WCW, you know, that was a challenge. A lot of people really don't know.
It was.
But you know, we were out there working with very good talent. And that's one thing we always had in our corner. Wherever we went, the talent was top talent. And they taught us a lot. But you know, it looked like we were spinning our wheels and we wasn't going anywhere. That was a little bit before Sherry got with us. They brought a guy in who was coming in to change a few things, and they told him to evaluate talent. And that guy went and told the office, that's your best tag team. That's your best tag team right there. Why don't you use them? And that guy went by the name of Hulk Hogan.
Oh, wow. Hulk? Oh, okay, Hulk. You just earned some.
And ladies and gentlemen,
respect.
Sherry got with us.
Sherry.
The next thing we know, 10 tag team titles later.
Yeah. I'd be crying right now.
Traveled the world.
That is crazy.
Main evented everywhere.
No, I meant the black guy, the white guy
everywhere we went. And hey, because of that one push, that one opportunity, because of a dream that we had, we was able to do what we did and become what we became. And with the support of our family and friends and guys in the business that, oh my God, so many guys in the business that I admire. And one of the guys that I admire that I really want to give a shout out to that came up to me when I first got to WCW. He had a pair of white pants on, jeans, cowboy boots. He had a gold necklace, Rolex watch, big wristband, gold, no shirt on. He walked up to me and shook my hand. And he said, hey man,
Ric Flair,
whatever you can do, whatever I can do for you, you let me know. And hey, I appreciate y'all being here and hope y'all make it. That guy went by the name of Arn Anderson.
Oh, Arn.
And Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson, yep. Arn.
I have the utmost respect for that man because every time
he got fired by WWE because he let Alicia
I walked
Fox
up
go
to him and
into
did
a
the
match
same thing
drunk.
Arn Anderson did for me because there was respect for the business. There was respect
for Arn Anderson, one of the original Four Horsemen, yes.
Because without respect for this business is nothing. And Arn Anderson taught me that. And I just want to relay that to everybody here that's in the wrestling business.
Wow. I know Booker's crying.
You ready for me to wrap this thing up? Hey, buddy, I'm about ready. Hey, guys, I'm going to end this on this note right here. I want to talk about...
Spinneroonie.
Right before you finish it up, I just do want to say this. Don't get slapjacked. And suckers got to know. And guys, the young talent that's on the roster today, guys like the Usos.
Yes.
That's taking this tag team division.
That's Jackie.
Guys
That's
like
Jackie.
Revival.
Jacqueline.
Them young boys, Street Profit that was representing the Harlem Heat.
Yes, Street Profit.
TakeOver Phoenix.
Yes, Street
But
Profit.
you know what? I got to give it up for the New Day.
Woo!
That gotta be Kofi's right there next to him.
And damn it, I ain't leaving without saying Kofi Mania.
Oh, you make
Yeah.
me spin Rooney. Don't make my fucking night.
Right.
Look at his son.
It's called. Damn, Brian. Ah.
Let's go get an ass whooping tomorrow night.
Look at Daniel. Look at Daniel.
Look at me like, did you know what the guy said?
This gonna be me. I'm like, really, Buck? So I love you, Buck, but really?
That is funny.
If he doesn't spin a
Take
room.
my beautiful wife,
Yep, Charmel.
my lovely kids, my aunt Layla who showed up out here tonight,
Aunt,
my mother-in-law, all y'all, all my
Mother-in-law.
family, I love y'all.
Spin Rooney?
If it wasn't for y'all, what for my big brother, guys, this would not be possible. And like my brother said, as far as the slapjacks go, you know, we in the Hall of Fame, baby.
Spin Rooney?
And that two-time Hall of Famer, and now can you
dig that, sucker?
Spin Rooney?
Please do Spinneroonie. Spinneroonie. Where's the boogeyman? LOL.
Right.
Yeah, that's
No,
their
he's not
brothers.
really.
That's all their brothers. Man. Spinneroonie.
Spin Rooney.
Come on.
They should be chanting Spin Rooney right now.
They were until Stevie said something. Brian's a hater.
Beautiful.
Brian is a hater.
Oh, look at Spin Rooney.
Come on, Book. Spinneroonie. Oh, he's not doing Spinneroonie.
He did it in the suit once, though.
Oh,
Remember that?
yeah.
It was when he intervened. I can't remember who he attacked, but it was when someone was about to attack Teddy Long.
Oh, Mark Henry. Mark
Yeah.
Henry.
Yeah, and then he did Spin
I don't care
Rooney.
who I have to be.
I was-
am reclaiming everything they have tried to take from me.
Rest in peace
So
to all.
beautiful.
Rest in peace to all the peak cat feathers that were killed for that freaking Charlotte robe.
I'm going to embarrass and humiliate Charlotte and Becky on the grandest stage of the
I'm not going to lie, Rhonda.
For the first time
Not the
in
baddest woman in the
35
world.
years, our
That's
winner
right.
is the main event of WrestleMania. It's
Winner takes all.
WrestleMania. Streaming live.
Next
on
is
WWE
DX.
Network.
Oh my
Tomorrow
god.
at 7 Eastern.
Y'all ready for DX?
Y'all ready for D Generation X? Generation X.
Are you ready?
That thing can tell you what to do.
Look, you can't even drink out your drink now.
Don't care. Charlotte! Boo! They're booing Charlotte. Oh god, Charlotte. Charlotte's like a
You
demon.
don't care, though. They're
Oh,
going
Ronda, they're
too.
booing Ronda.
They're going to cheer Becky.
Now watch, they're gonna cheer Becky.
Boom.
Oh, they're like, yeah!
Look, Seth's like, oh
Look
my
at
God.
Seth.
He's like, yeah, that's my
Now, if
woman.
he kisses Becky, then it's official. It's
No,
official.
No, they're not.
It's gotta be Dane.
No way.
We did it. We made it to the end of the
I don't think they want people to know yet, but I think they're taking
I'ma
a step
say
at a
this.
time.
I got 2 words for you. I got 2 words for you. Suck it!
No.
WWE over the years.
Look
One last glance to the past.
Suck
But the question
it!
you need to ask yourself is this:
Are you ready? Who's gonna win Doug DX? That's what I want to know.
Ooh, that's what I want to know, too.
Shawn Michaels and DX would love to give you something typical. But DX.
I love when Michael wore his earrings.
Typical.
I always love it when Sean
Good
just.
evening, my fellow Americans.
Yes.
Oh,
The
God.
following is the standards and practices that DX promises to
God.
adhere to.
I already know they're going to make it by China.
Is it
They know
I
that.
got
But
to.
will be completely
Please.
Maybe they're talking about her tweets. Double D generation.
Yes.
What did he do that to that flag?
The Canada flag. It was at the time where Sean and Brett. Yes. Yes. When they. Yes. That was hilarious.
They always kept you on the edge of their seats because you had no idea what they were going to do. Or
Word.
say next.
They were just degenerates.
They didn't care.
references.
Watch your mouth. Oh, the fuck me.
Off the wall, crazy, fly by see their pants stuff.
It would be so funny if.
Are you ready? Are you ready to suck it?
That was crazy. It would be crazy if Stone Cold ended up. Remember, hold on. I can't remember what episode it was, but it was when I think they were chasing someone. I can't remember who.
The coach.
Yeah, the
Coach,
coach
that
and
Oh, we.
yes.
Yes.
Oh God,
Yes. That
that was
was holy.
gross. Even though it wasn't. It probably was.
It
I
probably
never know.
was. It is WWE.
Yeah, in that time.
Oh God, the limo. Ah!
As a unit, DX was almost unstoppable. You had so many guys who were involved.
Wait, hold on.
You had
One of my favorite episodes was when they it was like a big argument. I can't remember who it was, but it was of course with Triple H and Shawn. And Kofi was speaking. He was like, "What was he asking?
Yes.
Aren't you Jamaican?"
I always
And he was
love.
like,
I always love the Outlaws.
he was like, "What happened?"
I love
China,
China.
yeah.
DX versus
She didn't give
Spirit
a
Squad
fuck.
fighting match. She didn't. I always loved it when
I'd rather be in
I
China.
love that with Sean like this. I love when Sean like this. I'm gonna respect you because you're a woman while you're up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And my favorite episode was when China dismissed
Didn't know WWE.
was she
Yeah, pull her hair pants.
Don't you think everybody else is tired of seeing your ass?
I believe that DX was
Yep.
the heartbeat of the Attitude Era. So that
My brother
itself
did.
makes them.
I did.
My mom was like,
No, I taught my, believe it or not, I taught mom and dad how to do the sucking sign.
oh my god.
God, they were like, where does that come from? Until I showed them DX and they were like, when my dad does this funny, when my mom does it, it's funny. God, here we go. Here we go.
Seeing that, it makes a lot more sense why Michael Cole is the way he is these days.
Well, okay, now that was funny.
Yeah.
Please welcome
Because
the
they
final
drove
inductees of
Here we
this
go.
evening into the WWE
I wish I was
Hall of
wrestling
Fame.
right now
They are
for
one
the
of the most
WWE, man.
iconic and
Hell
rebellious
be
groups
late.
in all of sports entertainment history. D
Heavy
Generation X.
If I was in the Hall of Fame, I want you to let me into the
Yes.
Oh, I guess it's just all coming out. So
Yep.
I'm just somewhat inducting now.
What to wear. You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready.
I just don't have to have that strip.
Yeah, with the stripper and up. Yeah. Break it down. They need pyro. That's the only way that'll work. Yes.
Yes. Yes, y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
They're the tank.
Yes.
Look at X-Pac.
So different.
Little man. Break it down. X. Break it down.
Don't you can tell me what to do. You know who you're talking to.
Wait. What's he doing? What's he doing?
Another way to go. I know what you got with it out there. But that's a Brett's boy. Yeah. That's a Brett's little man.
Bro, look.
Oh,
He's
Road
doing
Dogg
someone's
hit
face. He got to hit his face.
Oh, Road Dogg hit someone.
He's like, I'm so sorry.
You're a big man.
Kofi's such a good father.
Shots. Yeah. Bailey's still not back. Bailey's not back yet.
I don't see Lana.
I don't see Lana just left. She said, screw it. Look at Maurice.
I think Lana's truly different.
Yeah, for Natty.
Of course, Brett too, but mostly Natty.
Natty.
That's
Paige is, I just saw Paige.
Where's she at?
She's like right over there. Like
I haven't seen her all night.
She looked good. Paige looked good.
I hope he didn't hit nobody.
Look at
Because
Tamina.
they're connected together. Maybe that's why.
Oh, there's no Nia. Nia left. Nia left. She was mad.
This is what we've been waiting for all night, guys.
Yes.
But I'm kind of upset they only have Triple H and Shawn on there right now for the what's this called?
The whole what when they all get inducted, just
No, I mean for the Titan.
Titantron.
Yeah.
Because those are the main two, and then well actually no. Also Rick Rude should be in it too because he was a part of DX. Rick Rude.
Yeah.
My favorite DX moment. He said, look at all these crazy stuff of bitches there. DX. Who would win in a fight, DX or the NWO? My God.
I
I would say DX.
Now they have China. Oh Lord.
This is gonna start because who always starts it? Are you ready? I love when Sean kept on fighting about like, wait, this is my part. No, he gave me this part.
Hold on, he's a professional roadie. Go ahead and check these out. I would, but I'm bone sky high. Let's take a breather. We'll get back to you guys in about 5 minutes. Thank you very much for coming out.
What's your glasses, bro?
Right. That's Pac all stone.
Can I get in here? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hold on. Yeah, no, hold on a second.
You need your hair back.
Things have changed a lot over the years. And
Yeah, we can
it
tell.
used to be the group that you made the rules, we broke them. But I got a job now, guys, to be honest, and I'm an executive. And,
See, he's gonna say something stupid. No. He's gonna say something crazy. He's like, I got a job.
I'm an executive vice president. Talent, live events, creative. I don't know what any of that means, but it's long and it sounds important. Apparently, if you put executive vice president in front of anybody's name, they feel important. But I have to say, we have to set some parameters around this tonight. We can't. Yeah, that's parameters, Billy. It's like guidelines, rules. Are these rules or are they more like guidelines? They're rules, Sean. And what we cannot do. So there are rules that come with getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
How about rule number one? We don't give a fuck.
It is like the movie Fight Club, where first rule of Fight Club, you don't talk about Fight Club. You get inducted in the Hall of Fame. You don't say Hall of Fame. We get it. We got it. No, not at all. You can say Hall of Fame all you want. Don't say Vince McMahon. You just said it. Don't say Vince McMahon. Do not say Vince McMahon's name. Do not thank Vince McMahon. Do not say anything about Vince McMahon. I never understood why we couldn't thank Vince McMahon. It's on the sheet of paper in the back. It says right on it, do not talk about Vince McMahon. Wait.
They're talking about him.
It's on sheet of paper? No. What did you just say, Vince? I think that's a lie. You can't say it. Well, what do you like? Or sign like Don Kennedy? No, don't say Case, don't say Kennedy, don't say Vincent Kennedy. I just need to know who said we couldn't say that. Vince McMahon said, don't say Vince McMahon.
Oh.
There's a piece of paper.
Look at AJ.
It's so funny.
That says you can't go out there and mention Vince. He has his own stationery from his office right at the top. Says Vincent Kennedy McMahon. in it, it says, "Do not say Vince McMahon in the Hall of Fame." Signed Vincent Kennedy McMahon. What if
You said his whole freaking government name.
they said Vince McMahon? Right, so technically we don't say Vince McMahon, but
McMahon! Vince McMahon! Vince McMahon!
Look at
Look at that. I love Pac.
a little bit, but it is more specifically, do not thank Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Don't say thank you, Vince.
Thank you, Vince! Thank you, Vince! Thank you, Vince! Thank you, Vince! Oh, God.
What if it's Vince?
Oh.
I swear he will come out here and tell me no, he will.
What if they end by dropping
He will
Vince?
tell
That's
me,
smart.
he will authorize me to give all
That's
the
smart that they're
jobs,
doing that.
and he will then fire you. It's what he
Offer
does.
you jobs
If it
and
makes
fire.
And then,
you- if it
like, I
makes
don't want you to
feel
be the
any
in the
better,
hot dog stand.
You're fired.
I will absolutely never, ever thank Vince McMahon. Wait a second, I got something better. I got some, like 2 rings. I got
Yep,
something
John
better.
does that too.
He can't fire me.
Yeah, because he don't work.
Yeah.
Billy
He
Gunn
don't
don't
work
work
there.
with them.
He don't work with them.
He doesn't work with them.
But he's like,
And what about Pac? He can't fire Pac either.
Well, hold on. Let's be honest. He will buy that pizza company just to fire you.
right.
Oh,
He
would.
would.
I'm just saying.
It feels so good. He said he'll fire me twice.
All right. Everybody knows how much D-Generation X likes to have fun. But it is time for all of us right now to recognize one of the biggest, most important members of D-Generation X that is not out here this evening.
Thank you, China. 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 Thank you, China.
Are they gonna? Yes. Because her mom got to be there. China's mom got to be there. She acts to have her be in there. She is so beautiful.
You know, the word trailblazer gets thrown around quite a bit these days, but this group that stand before you tonight would not have reached the heights that it reached
Yeah, she deserves it.
without the contribution of the biggest and the best trailblazer.
She deserves it. She deserves it. She deserves it. She does. She should have been one of the first women inducted in there.
It's
Before
horrific
Beth,
way she passed away.
yeah, before Beth, more China. Okay, more China.
You're not going to get any argument out of me or any of us. You all said it best, so I won't go on about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we wouldn't be where we're at or who we are. Not the contributions of the ninth wonder of the world.
That's for damn sure. Yes. Oh man. That's why I gotta be.
So, I guess I'll start this speech. Your speech? Yeah, my speech. There it is.
What the?
I just put a few thoughts together.
Oh, you.
Y'all, it's been a great night. I'm about to go.
I'm gonna put my cheaters on, guys. I think we should all get our cheaters on now.
Or a cheater.
Look, everybody's putting them on.
Oh God, look at Sean.
Hold on a second. I think got yours, Sean. Yeah, they got my. Yeah, we got each other.
Oh my God, that's funny.
There's no wonder I went cross-eyed with something that big in the middle of my face. Wait, is this redundant?
God, Shawn and Triple H. Who's the
They're
funniest?
silly.
It's funny.
Who's the funniest?
I think all of them are equally funny. What do you say?
Oh, y'all got it. My bad. Wait a minute. What?
Jimmy's
So you know what? Huge manuscript aside, the relationships I have with you guys are real. So I'm going to take a moment to talk about some real things in my life, if you don't mind. I want to take this opportunity and utilize this platform to thank God first and foremost.
Yes. Yes.
I want to thank God for my sobriety, because without it, I have nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I want to thank God that I can stand here and be inducted into the same Hall of Fame that my father, Bullet Bob Armstrong, was in.
Let's go, Jesus. Let's go, Jesus.
And like I said about the relationship with you guys, I don't have a ton of friends, but most of them are standing right here flanking me right now, and I thank God for them.
Yes.
Most importantly, I want to thank the lady sitting right down there, my wife, Tracy James.
How'd you rather be a Tracy Chan?
I thank God for her on my knees each and every day
Oh,
of my
see who
life,
she looks like?
because I put her through hell, and through hell she stood beside me. And I will spend the rest of my days doing everything I can to pay you back, Tracy. I love you with all my
Look at that child. They're like, I want to go
That gotta be their daughter.
Yeah.
Now, I can talk to her that way, but I have trouble talking to guys that way, so I put a little something together for you guys to show my friendship. If we could roll that, please.
Oh, Road Dogg's emotion. Ooh, yes. Oh, dude. Dude.
My heart.
Oh my God!
Not supposed to be in there. It's best just to let him finish when he starts that.
Oh my God! What's the matter with
You mean now?
God, look at Triple H.
Bro, I'm about to cry. Y'all seen that video?
Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy.
Yeah. Don't make us regret this.
It's gonna be pretty much.
I have a couple people to thank also. Ron and Don Harris. Without them, I wouldn't have a clue what sports entertainment is. Bill DeMont, because I made a promise to him, and this is it. My best friend that always has my back, Bess. My boys, Colton and Austin.
Wow.
Awesomest kids on the planet.
Wow.
Wow, they look just
like
like
their
him.
dad.
They look just like their
I don't see
dad.
the hints of their mom in it. I don't see their dad.
Thank you for all your support. My mom actually is my #1 fan. I
Oh.
promise you that.
He's nervous.
He's trying not to cry.
You got it.
Because Billy, he crying, he knows.
You got it.
Come on, Billy. I know.
Thanks, that helped. And my wife also, because without her, I wouldn't be standing here. I promise you that. And I love you with everything, and I mean everything. Okay, so now, I know we've done a lot of stuff together, and some things we remember and some things we don't, but this was actually the coolest of them all.
me while I whip this out.
Oh no!
Oh my God, that thing is huge. Billy, stop. Why are you rubbing it like that? This is awkward.
Oh, the super soaker.
Oh, watch your eyes. Watch your eyes. Billy, never put an eye out with that thing.
Oh! Oh!
That's right, Billy. At our age, it happens, you know.
Oh!
It's nothing to be embarrassed about. Sometimes, no matter how many times you pump it, it just dribbles off the tip.
Oh my God!
Mickey's cracking up.
God!
Just dribbles at the top.
Oh
my
God!
You can always count on old Billy Gunn to overpromise and underdeliver.
Oh!
But, you know, we appreciate you being here and, you know, being all in.
Oh! Oh! They're talking about. Oh, they're talking about. Oh! AEW. Oh, they're wrong. They're wrong. They're talking about AEW.
It's funny because, never mind.
Funny because.
It's your turn, and
That's fine.
again,
Oh man.
I feel
Oh
proud to
man.
say,
Oh God,
Oh,
please.
don't make us regret this.
That's fine.
Can't promise anything.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3. What? The 1, 2, 3 kid. Yes, it's 6. 1, 2, 3.
We were gonna have him come out here as a 1, 2, 3 kid and shave his eyebrows off before we came out. But we decided to give him a good look. We'll get to that in a second. I
Have
honestly,
6 chance.
I never thought I'd make it up here. I thought maybe one day I'd be inducted, and you know whether it was, you know, as 1, 2, 3 kid,
1, 2, 3 kid.
DX,
Fuck.
NWO, or just be a part of the clique. You know, honestly, I didn't think I'd be alive to see this, and I'm so grateful to be here.
Try, man. Freaking X-Spot.
And let me just get this out of the way. My family's here. My mom, Cindy, my sister, Cynthia, my nephew, Travis, and my 2 children, Jesse and Caitlin, who I love so much, and I'm so grateful to have a relationship with them again. They finally, I worked really hard. Geez, I'm starting to stumble my words here. I'm so nervous up here right now. I just gotta be honest with all of you.
It's okay, Pac. It's okay.
Yeah. I have like tons of notes here, like, and I just, you know, they've been making fun of me like for the last half an hour about all this. But
He does. Pac, I never thought that Pac or China would ever be in. Pac, yes, Pac does deserve so much help.
so, like, honestly, I just want to thank a bunch of people, because if you want to know the things I did, you can look it up on the WWE Network.
Y'all, he said I was going to need it.
$9.99. Is it still $9.99?
I tried yet.
So
Thank
I'm
you.
just going to thank the people that, like, I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for them. And the first 2 people I want to thank is the Nature Boy Ric Flair and the American Dream Dusty Rhodes.
Yes. Sixers lost to the Bulls, but it's okay. I don't care.
To say the American Dream Dusty Rhodes. So, anyways. The very first live sports entertainment event that I ever went to. I was 10 years old. Nature Boy Ric Flair, American Dream Dusty Rhodes for the NWA World Heavyweight title. I knew right then and there that this is what I was going to do for the rest of my life. Thank you, Nature Boy. Ric Flair, thank you, Dusty.
Yes.
I want to thank my trainer, the great Malenko's 2 sons, Joe and Dean.
Yes. Yes.
Dean here.
Dean needs to be inducted next. Dean
They
Malenko.
took a skinny 15-year-old kid with no money and they taught him how to wrestle, and I would not be here today if it wasn't for them.
I want to thank Jerry Lynn, former ECW.
Yes. Yes. Jerry Lynn, yes.
Some of you may not know who he is, but he's one of the greatest wrestlers ever stepped foot in the wrestling.
He was. He is.
And I would not be
He still
for
is.
you, Jerry.
He still is. Jerry Lynn, man.
And I want to thank the bad guy, Razor Ramon.
Yes, he's right over there. Razor Ramon, yes. God, man. It's like going back to the 90s. Razor, Razor, Razor.
The bad guy made the 1, 2, 3 kid. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here today. I love you so much. You're one of the best friends I've ever had in my life. And while I'm at it, I'll just thank the rest of the clique, because the truth is, from the clique, not only did DX come from, but the NWO came from the clique too.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for DX, or if it wasn't for the clique, you wouldn't have either one of them.
That's true.
Thank you.
That's very true.
Big Kev,
Nash.
I love you, Big Kev. You don't want to stand up there. He's killing you.
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
I don't know what he
I
said.
was doing a
Y'all.
joke, but I don't think I will.
Oh,
Nobody got that. The torn quad thing?
Torrie Wilson. Oh,
Oh,
Triple H. He got torn.
and I want to thank, I hope he's still here to hear this. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah.
He was not
He
very
gave me
married.
the best singles match of my career and one of the best matches that's ever been on Monday Night Raw ever, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, Bret. Love you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I'm trying to get through this in the spirit of brevity. Quit making fun of me, you guys. These people want to go home. Yeah. Some of them got to do this.
No, we don't.
Don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Oh, yeah. I want to thank
Talk forever.
Eric Bischoff?
for bringing me to WCW,
Eric
or
Bischoff.
NWO, then firing me just in time to come back and join D-Generation X and help win the Monday Night War.
Thank you, Eric. Eric Bischoff needs to come back
He might have been a
From the
good
bottom of my heart,
sometimes.
sometimes.
I want to thank my fellow DX members. I had the time of my life with you guys. Especially you, Billy. I want to thank you for not beating me up when I super glued your hat to your head on the way to the ring.
Oh.
I thought he shaved my eyebrows. Turns out it was Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig.
Oh.
He waited 25 years to tell me, by the way. And last but not least, what? Wait a minute, one more time. Hey, real quick. Hey, Maria Menounos and Kevin Undergaro. 2.5 years ago, they brought me to LA. They gave me a show, X-Pac 12360 on AfterBuzz TV. I would not be here today if it wasn't for you two, and I love you both from the bottom of my heart. Okay. Almost done. My girlfriend, Angela Nissel. Great TV writer. Anyways. Okay. Last but not least, the ninth wonder of the world,
Yeah.
China.
Yeah, because they,
Jody, you were the magic ingredient in the DX recipe.
She usually
And,
just gets them together.
You know, they have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I think the China Memorial Battle Royal.
Yes! Yes! Yeah. Yes! Do it! Name it! Name it!
Vin's gonna have to do it.
Vin's gonna have to do it.
He's gonna
have to do it. Yes. Make it happen, Vince. Make it happen, Vince.
Hey, you know one of my favorite parts of all this was back then? Remember when the females, the ladies used to, are we allowed to say boobs?
Let me check. I don't know. In the truck, can we say boobs? We need to get a check. Hey, Sue,
They're not breaking it out, so
we need a check.
you can't say tits.
Boobs. Please, can you say
Check
boobs?
on boobs.
We have a thumbs up on boobs or a thumbs down. Boobs are okay. Any
I'm
standards and practices people here? Is boobs acceptable?
Boobs are acceptable.
I like boobs.
He
You guys
said people
like
in trouble.
boobs?
Are boobs okay?
I like boobs. So are we good with boobs?
Yeah.
I'm
I
good with
used to
boobs.
love it when they used to flash their boobs. Hey, some of those, I still keep in touch with some of them.
I mentioned that yesterday.
Yes.
Very memorable.
And
Very.
you still keep in touch with these girls? And now she looks like this now.
Oh!
We all get older.
Mamo!
What?
Big cats and what?
Gravity.
Hold on, guys.
Are there others? I mean, did you? Oh God! Oh God!
Oh, God.
Hold on, that's Michael Hayes.
So that's Michael Hayes. Somebody's about to throw up.
You're welcome.
Big Cass and Enzo Murray attack the fan at G1 Supercar. Oh, wow. Oh, God.
I don't feel good.
Why are they doing this?
This is
Seriously, I don't
BX.
feel good.
I don't. Express. Oh God.
I'm not gonna look up. We're not showing anymore, are we? I'm sorry. Yeah, but you need to be done. What do you mean? This is my time to. I mean, maybe just a couple more. If you. No, he's done.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's done.
He is now done. I mean, now it's my time to. This is where I would be able to thank my family.
Sean, yep. We haven't even got the butter yet.
Thank you.
Pipe down, kick down. My second one. I'm using this dumpster. I would like to take this time to, thank my loving family as well, except that, they didn't come. I'm not, my wife's not here, my kids aren't here. I got nobody to crowd for me. I'm here, I'm all alone. I'm all alone. I got nothing. I got nothing. And you want to know, some of that's on us, all right? Because you know what, quite honestly, my wife, my children, they're embarrassed of us. Some of the stuff that we did. Go ahead. They're embarrassed by you. You wore a hat and assless chaps. Even Bret Hart knows better than that.
HBK suck it up, man.
All right, so I'll go next. Hopefully we can get here. Keep them calm, please.
Keep him calm.
Thank you. A couple of people real quick. I want to thank Chip.
Yep,
NXT.
NXT.
Johnny Gargano. Congratulations yesterday.
Take a second to thank Killer Kowalski. Took a young kid.
Yep.
Young kid with a dream and made him terrorizing. I'd like to thank all the talent in this room. Everybody in here, everybody that's been in here before, anybody that stepped in this ring before us, the people that do it now, the ones that'll do it in the future. The truth is, in this business, you're nothing without the person that looks across the ring at you. I want to take a moment to thank every single person that's ever stepped through here, and especially those that stepped in the ring with me. I'd be nothing without you. Thank you.
That's respect right there. No, he wanted to get up.
AJ wanted to get up.
That's respect.
Kid already said it, but Kevin, Scott, Sean, the Click. The Click was DX before DX was. It was the NWO before the NWO was. Often imitated, never duplicated, for life.
Too sweet. Too sweet. Too sweet.
Honestly, that's stupid. I hate that thing, but whatever. I gotta tell you, none of us ever did that. but you guys make up your own things. Run with it, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Our stuff was cool. That ain't.
Oh, Hunter. God, Hunter. My Lord, Hunter.
From there, I want to thank D-Generation X. What's in this ring with me right now? This is the best time of my life, by far. These guys,
I'm trying to get thank Stephanie that.
We sat in the bag today with absolutely nothing.
Yo, what's your thoughts?
No idea what we were
We'll
going to
discuss
say,
that
just
after
like we
the
always did.
whole thing over.
They usually pointed a camera at us and told us just go in the city and do something, and we did, or whatever it was, and somehow it ended up being really good. We were just mostly trying to make ourselves laugh. But thank you. I said this right before we rode out there. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Hunter's trying not to cry. Now, Hunter's going to be a 3-time Hall of Famer if you think about it.
And while we're talking about that, let me bring up China.
Yes. Yes. This is very bold.
This is very bold.
I wouldn't be where I am without her in my career. DX wouldn't be where it is. It's fitting in this moment that at WrestleMania tomorrow night, the women will headline WrestleMania for the first time in history.
Yeah.
Very fitting. Very fitting. It's a great time, too. I don't like that red lipstick with that outfit. Or maybe it's my hair.
The night
Maybe
before
because of the
that,
hair.
probably the most impactful woman to ever step foot in this ring gets inducted into the Hall of
She's
Fame.
the first woman to ever be in the men's Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Ever.
That's why I felt like she should have been in before Beth Phoenix.
Her sister Kathy is here.
Yep, her
Sitting
sister.
right over there.
Yep, her sister.
Probably mortified that I'm pointing at her and pointing her out.
Yeah.
She looks just like her.
China. Yeah.
Kathy, she's
Just blonde
here.
hair.
She's here. The real her.
Hunter's trying. He knows.
Billy, when Billy is like trying not to cry, or something, people trying to get emotional, he smiles a lot.
She loved you. To my family, Aurora, Murphy, and Vaughn.
His daughters.
I only have one thing to say to you.
Stephanie.
I love you more than you love me. To God, Pop, because I'm not allowed to say Vince McMahon. I say Linda McMahon. What's she gonna do? Audit my taxes or something in the government?
Oh! Oh!
Steph.
Yep. Oh.
Forever.
Don't do it.
I was gonna cry.
Oh.
No, my nigga.
Now you're gonna say cry. You're not gonna cry.
Why was it really, y'all?
Come on, stream.
There we go.
My nephew Pete, my niece Nasa, she's not here, my sister Lynn, and then of course my mom and my dad.
Oh, that's his mom and dad right there.
Oh, I can tell by his dad. They both
I'd be
got big
nothing
noses,
without
though.
them.
One got a big nose.
I love you. But here's the thing. D-Generation X has done a
It's
lot
like a
of
mixture
crazy
between
stuff.
his mom and dad.
We have said a lot of things
But
that
Billy
probably
Gunn's,
shouldn't have
his
made
sons, woo,
the
They
air.
look just like him.
twin, triplet.
Showed a lot of body parts that definitely shouldn't have made the air.
Yes.
We
I was like,
moved
oh.
up. Kid had no butt cheeks. You could see everything. It was horrifying. We had to shave Sean. It was like a cave. I don't even know. Oh, my man. I got hair.
Come on,
But,
man.
you know, it was very immature, and we made a lot of,
Money.
I don't know how to say this, but a lot of references that, what would you say? Genitalia jokes or
Yes.
Suck it.
what you say, like pee-pee jokes? I don't know what I don't know what you call it.
juvenile humor.
Juvenile
And
humor.
I just want to go out right now and tell the world a little known fact. My mom actually wrote most of that stuff.
Whoa!
She did. And
Not.
she's going to try to make like she didn't. But any of you who've met her around WrestleMania weekend, she absolutely did. She is like the master of the penis joke. It's crazy. Which I suppose, I mean, if you've seen my dad, that's what it is. I don't know. But like, she wrote all this stuff. Blame her.
Stephanie, she's like, oh my God.
Any of it. You just put it, it's on my mom right there, please. See, that's my point. Now, see, that's what I've been talking about. You don't understand. Okay? Look at the world today. Look at the shape that it's in. For the love of God, look around. It isn't pretty. I mean, there's a whole generation out there that we corrupted.
Yeah!
You want to know how I know that's true?
That's not, it's a good thing.
Got suspended from school because of us.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I never got suspended. I always did it behind people's
I
backs.
remember, guys, I'm not even kidding. This is such a good situation. A kid got suspended for saying, suck it.
For the love of God, look at them. There's a whole nother generation behind us, and they're disgusting. Oh my God. Bless your heart. Degenerate each and every one of them. And we have nobody to blame but ourselves.
Well, Naomi.
So at this point in time, I think we owe the WWE Universe. No. Nay, I say the WWE Universe. The world as a whole. I think we owe you a heartfelt apology.
And we just got 2 words for you.
We don't want to fall. No. Oh, yeah! They're on their own podium. Oh no! DX! Oh no!
You okay, Sean?
Yeah, I'm trying not to laugh.
Give me a minute.
I'm not gonna laugh.
I'm sweating because I'm laughing so hard.
You know what, kid? You're the only other one around here with some eloquence and little sense. He has always been the voice of reason in the group. Did you hear his speech?
It's not funny.
You want him to go first, Sean?
Stop making
fun of him first.
JT, why you delete the message, bruh?
It's gonna take a while.
I don't know why you deleted it.
Why you delete it?
I don't know.
Why don't you lead us off?
I think they're buddy.
From the heart.
I hope
And
so.
understand what we have done to a whole generation. Your ass is grass, and I'm gonna smoke it.
Yes! Sean's like,
Brooklyn, New York, raise some hell.
and make a
A
little
little
noise!
No,
Why is,
I
oh,
don't
that's
think that's
coming
what
up.
Sean was
Okay, I
thinking.
don't know why.
Don't you try it. Let me try.
Look
Bunch of things I know.
at Sean, he's so bad. Oh, God.
Ladies
The gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. These are X, proudly introduce the 6-time WWE Tag Team Champions of Harlem.
I'm sorry, man. Oh.
It's okay, don't. New Age Outlaws. Oh, man.
Crazy if Mean Gene was there.
Oh.
They did that. Oh, that'll be epic.
You know what? I am so sorry. That happens more times than you can imagine. I apologize. Why don't you give it away?
Triple H.
Look, I'm
Are
making
you
my
ready?
like.
Are you ready?
in your pocket. Do that arm thing. Pee-pee joke.
Oh my God, you're so funny. Come on, Triple H. You know what to do. Are you ready? Oh God.
Before I sincerely apologize, I just need to know one thing.
Oh, here.
Are you ready?
Yes.
That ruined it.
Are you ready? Oh man. That's a lineup.
God, you guys are like herding cats. We did this a million times. You don't remember just line up. We're facing on the
Look, Sean, he's like,
Sean.
Good Lord.
oh, do you ready to?
Yeah.
Thousands in attendance
Attendance.
for
The millions watching around the world.
And because D-Generation X is now officially in the Hall
Yes.
of Fame.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Finally. Yes, yes, yes.
Suck it! Now who's gonna do the part, Sean or Billy? I think Billy did it better than
Wait,
Sean.
Billy's back there.
Supposed to happen there. Somebody's got to bring this thing home, Billy.
Yeah, Billy did it better than Sean, in my opinion. He did it better than Sean.
Let me take it off his
Because he
phone.
did. Because Billy did it better than Sean, in my opinion.
God knows this blows me up. All right, there's still a roof on this place.
God damn it!
The Hall of
Babe, we got 2 words for you. Suck it! I'm happy they let
That's
Billy
how
get it.
you
End it. I'm
end the
happy.
night.
I'm happy that.
Oh, finally.
Look at this fuck. He's shooting.
I bet you the women. I'm like,
Hey, they got more. The attitudinal, controversial. DX is back.
look, the women like, oh no. Look around and she's like, I'm good. I'm all natural, okay?
DX is back. It's like, you can't get it up in that age.
It could have been slime.
Oh, that would have been horrible. But it's DX.
But it's the end of the night though, so I don't think it will matter.
Right, it
That
won't.
dress and stuff probably is better.
Man, break it down. What a night. Who did the best? The best was DX.
The best was DX.
Second best had to be Harlem Heat, because that was a beautiful story. Third, Torrie Wilson. I was gonna put the Hart Foundation.
I want to say I won't put it as the least though, but I want you so bad.
I'm not gonna
because
count the
of
Hart Foundation because of that incident. DX is back. So tomorrow I'm gonna do the WWE 2K live stream. Well, I'll make sure to check it out. But who's DX and the Triple H? Who's he spraying for? Corbin.
Very, very important. That's funny. Rhonda's laughing, and her husband is too.
Oh, poor Baron. Poor Baron.
I know that.
Oh God.
I know that basically most of my friends I say. Where's one song?
Where's-
Right.
Right. What's up, Z Roberts? Hit that like,
Right.
hit that
Bailey
subscribe.
was there. What's one song?
And also, Vargas AAD. We'll explain now because the Hall of Fame just ended. Now
So
I'm gonna let the cherry blossom take from here.
So long story short, of course, you guys seen Brett give a speech, and some asshole attacked Brett and Natty, but mostly Brett because they tackled him to the ground, I guess for attention, which was very stupid. And of course, all hell broke loose. The security came through, and the New Day, Edge, Beth, Tyson Kidd, Who else was it?
The Tyson Kidd, the New Day, Baron Corbin,
Baron
Big
Corbin came
Show.
up
I mean,
Everyone,
almost
like,
everyone
almost
front
came up
row.
there. Everyone came up there to make sure everything's okay, because it was just so stupid, guys. I swear to God, it was just so dumb that person would even do that to a legend like that.
Right.
And in front of his own niece.
Even he tackled his niece too.
Yeah, he tackled her as well. So basically after that happened, everyone was saying fuck him up, asshole, and all that. And after they took him away, well, first off, when we seen the video earlier, we seen him being dragged out the ring in the video, and they were basically beating him up.
Yes.
beating
the dog.
He deserved it.
He did.
He deserved it, because he had no right to do that to someone like that.
Coming out from the fans and all that. It's
Yeah.
stupid. It's just too much alcohol.
Yeah. Or whatever he was on. So after that, after the whole situation,
Brett finished his
was
speech,
okay.
but we're sorry we couldn't hear his speech. We were talking because we were so mad,
Yeah, we
so
were
angry.
pissed. Like everyone was like in shock.
Even the following
what's going on?
superstars were so mad. You didn't even see them back out there again.
Lana did not come back out.
Lana did not come back out.
She did not come back out. She was highly upset.
Lana, who else? What's her name?
Well,
Bailey didn't come back out.
The people who left were Lana, Bailey, Sasha left, but she came back. Becky
left.
She left, but she came back. I don't think Edge and Beth Phoenix came back.
Edge and Beth did not come back. Christian didn't come back.
Tyson Kidd did not come back, of course. He was with his wife. Who else didn't come back?
Baron Corbin left, but he came back.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Braun left, but he came back.
Yeah, Braun was you could see while during Brett's speech, after he was continuing.
Everybody had that.
They had this face, they were so pissed off. It was bad, guys. It was horrible.
It was bad, and it's to the point that fan should not even fan. That idiot should be banned. Should be pressed charges.
I'm gonna slap you because you keep calling him a
shoot, or just an idiot.
He just an idiot.
Just a moron who just wanted attention, and that's all that it was.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, the Hall of Fame class of 2019 was great.
It was really great.
Torrie Wilson's speech was great. Honky Tonk Man.
Mm-hmm.
Brutus Beefcake with.
Hang on, I gotta say that DX speech at the Hall of Fame brought tears to my eyes. Just because Mary Sunshine.
Right.
It brought tears to my eyes.
When Pac started to talk, I almost lost it. I was like, because Pac, God, DX was the best. Second had to be Harlem Heat. Harlem Heat is definitely number 2 because Harlem Heat almost had me. Torrie Wilson did great. I'm gonna have to rewatch Brett's speech again just to hear it all through, and hopefully they're gonna edit it out some way. And just all that. But it was great. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And let me go overall. I mean, you guys have been awesome. Shout out to everybody who participated here in the chat. You guys were crazy tonight. Real crazy tonight. I appreciate every single one of you. We had 1 dislike, but it's okay. We had 17 likes to 1 dislike, but it's all right. But yeah, man, we loved every single one of you. We made it past. But Justin, you should watch the video. Big Cats and I will watch that because I know ROH was in Madison Square Garden and they had their own little pay-per-view. But I'm gonna say this: we made it past NXT TakeOver, which was amazing. The Hall of Fame, amazing. We got 1 more left, and that's WrestleMania 35. And we will see you again tomorrow for that. With that being said,
stop. My head.
Can I say peace out?
Yeah, right there, but not above my head.
We thank you again for watching.
Yep.
Mania's tomorrow.
Yep.
Big surprises.
Yep.
Want to thank all of you guys.
Yep.
And with that being said, we will see you all again tomorrow. Peace out.
Bye.